The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。冒険アニメ。よりによって。サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと。ワクワク。
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Grifter Zone.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. No. What? And bro, I get gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on, but that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. Been knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy First Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum. Yes.
Okay.
I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Did I focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so
down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay, me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you, I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Did your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter!
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life.
Pro-black Twitter hoes!
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
I'm tired of you! Drops, retard. Robocock.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole. that is known as the internet. But before we do that, boys, you got to bring it in. Come on, get close. You got to get close. Come on, get awkwardly close. Bring it right to the eyes. Come on, look at the chat. Fucking BioT Wolf is telling people to grab ass, man. Seriously? Seriously, you have to wait till I moved away from the screen to say that? Look at the chat. Fucking dick emojis. God damn, it doesn't matter how many times I look away from the chat. Doesn't matter. You guys misbehave. All right, listen very closely. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. I know, crazy. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you are watching anywhere else, especially hate watching, counting every single dollar, every cent, every super chat, every membership. You do this in your free time. Like the screen, boys. Come on. Like the screen. Figure it out. Figure it out. All right, man. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking, man? What are we checking today? We already know what the hate watchers are checking, but what are we checking today, man? Listen. We got like 3 topics we got to go over, 3 main topics, and we got a couple of other random things. Bro, guys, Elmo, can we check Elmo? Can somebody please check Elmo? What is going on with Elmo, bro? What the fuck is happening with Elmo? What is happening? I think it already got fixed, but we got some screenshots. We got some screenshots we're going to go over. What else are we checking, man? BioT Wolf grabbing Hypnotic's bottom check. That's just... God, that's weird. Share Hypno. No, we're not checking that. Hypnotic Griffcast. When Griffcast will be officially making its return tomorrow, and I am so excited. You have no idea how bad I want to do gaming streams. You have no fucking idea, man. I want to get back into it so bad. It'll return tomorrow early in the day. And of course, we have our 5 o'clock Griffcast as well. So Griffcast will be making its return tomorrow. What else we got? Lily Stellar Blade shirt check. Nice, I suppose. Pretty Derby check. Okay. Grim Dawn check. Nice. Hypnotic's ball sack check. That's interesting. I don't know why you're checking that. Grabbing balls check. I guess so. You do gaming streams? Yes. I've been doing it for a little over half a year now. Where have you been? Who said that? Tiger King, you do gaming stream? Yes, I do, motherfucker. You were in there all the time. FBI check. Nice. We got no beads check. Okay. Thick Latinas check. Fair. Big booty Asian goth girls check. Okay. Why the hell is ad back? Listen, YouTube likes breaking shit. Okay. I don't know why it's back. It's one of the worst features ever. Nobody likes it. Literally nobody likes it. And they brought it back. I was happy when it disappeared, but now it's back. Hot Wings check. Very nice. What else? Grabbing balls and taking names check. Okay. Vera Dark and Hypnotic's honeymoon check. All right. That's when we end. Our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Let's go, boys. Like the stream. We're going to do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in this chat right now. Aside from former Kotaku urinalists, Black Samurais that did exist at one point but no longer do, and people that swear that they're not haters, and yet they openly admit to watching streams and counting every dollar I make and bringing up weird conspiracy theories and saying I'm a fucking like trust fund kid. When's the last time you ever heard of a SPEC trust fund kid? They got me confused. What the fuck? Anyway, all right, let's get into it, man. Who's in here? We got Golden Apples. What's up, Golden Apples? We got Valerian. We got Dev Cracker Gaming. We got Marius 7042. We got Sonia. What's up, Sonia? How you doing? We got Monkey Man 04. We got Panthera. What's up, Panthera? How you doing? We got Guff R35. What's up, man? We got Melody Johnson. What's up, Melody? Hypnotic and Rapture. What's up, dude? Soul Reaper 2078. And then we got Pizza Cat, Leet. We got Sierra White. What's up? We got Cyber Rider says, I'm here. We got Odin Dark. What's up? We got Custom 3585 Pirate Software Check. We got Orc Dictator. What's up, Orc? We got Triple J Jr. We got Fantastically Amazing. We got Monkey Man 04. A Blue Wide Scorpio getting my hypno fix. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. If there's one thing I always wanted to be referenced to, it's drugs. We got Old Man Cat says, I'm here and still unsupervised. Listen, I've tried to get somebody to supervise Old Man Cat. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to do it. Why am I yelling? I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. Okay, I'm just hyped. I'm excited. You want to know why I'm excited? I'm excited because it's the first week back from vacation. I have all the energy in the world, right? And on top of that, too, I'm excited that Griffcast is coming back tomorrow. I really am. I'm so excited. I love doing Hypnocast every day. Don't get me wrong. But I fucking miss playing games, reviewing games, and hanging out with you guys while playing games. I miss that. So I'm excited. I can't wait to get back to it. We got Captain Killer Guns. What's up, Captain Killer Guns? We got Matt Matthews. What's up, man? Harold, please. We got Mr. Melancholy. What's up, Mr. Melancholy? How you doing? We got King Demon Wing here for another few minutes. 5 a.m. comes way too early. Shout out to King Demon Wing, man. Holy shit. I saw that pre-stream legend that you dropped. It was fucking insane. We're going to get into that in a couple of seconds. We got Lucky Boy. We got Reaper Knight. We got Jeremiah Maxwell. Inferno Knight. What's up, man? Will Ghost of Yote make more money than Stellar Blade? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. As crazy as that may sound, I think so. Craig Browning. We got Tiger King. Zelosi on Rumble. We got Oliver Adam. We got Redix. We got Taffy over on Rumble. We got Sleeping Guy. What's up, man? Sleeping Nova. I called him Sleeping Guy. Lol. We got Tanya Raven on YouTube. We got Adair Soto. What's up, man? We got Mr. Cougar 9. Nexus Nocturne. What's up? We got Little Jim's Halo. Alice Smith. We got BioT-Wolf 19 laughing his ass off the entire time. We got T-Jazz Art and Comics. We got Deco Leader. We got the Maximum Gay Man of Legend. Smash JT. I won't do it. Unless you guys misbehave, I won't do it. Spam reactions and spam comments, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Come on. It helps the stream beautifully. All right, we're going to call out 4 more people, and that's it. 4 more people, and then we got to get ready to go. We got to get ready to go. We got Jeremiah Maxwell. Says, unleash the old man cat. Let him be free. No. No. We got Cyber say, we missed you. I'm here. Valerian on Rumble. We got Warbend 55. We got, there is no pay. It's a free job. It's a free job. Any word on Jeremy? Well, I haven't heard a damn thing, man. It's getting a little worrisome. Not going to lie to you. Piranha Pout. What's up, Piranha Pout? How you doing? We got Seabrew 1138. What's up? No furry games. No furry games. Me and Smash JT, we need to get back on finishing It Takes Two, and then we could play like Peak or something, because God knows the Blacks aren't inviting us to play Peak, right? They're too busy playing with their friends, whoever they, you know, New Blackstreet doesn't want to get, they don't want VTubers of my nature on, because they call me a VTuber. So I'm like, all right, so invite VTubers. And they're like, no, not your kind. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Democulus, what's up, dude? What's up? He couldn't find a way to stream. No, bro, it was terrible. It was terrible. We got Dylan P. We got, let's see, Randall Hess. What's up, Randall? We got Cookie Kaiju on Rumble. We got, who else is here, man? Who else? We got Handy. What's up, Handy? We got John D. We got Archangelus. Tim Grove. What's up, Tim Grove? We got, let's see, Kage of Chaos. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing good. We got Captain Killer Guns. We got Mr. Angry Monkey 100. We got Faye. What's up, Faye? We got LTNP-RO. And we got Crash Collins on Rumble. We got, what? Nito Good Goy. Okay, fair enough. We got Cell Gamer HD. Ranma. J Sims. Saw on the Leash. And, of course, we got, let's see, who am I going to end on? XL Tomahawk. Shout out to you. And Enclave of America. That's an amazing name. Misanthrope as well. Shout out to you. And Glowmite Princess. And Miss Molly. Miss Molly is in the chat. Shout out to Miss Molly. We love Miss Molly. All right, guys, listen. Sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. Come on, man. Let's go. We got to get into the pre-stream legends. Sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member, and let's see who is going to get the massive money shot today. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? It should be a 1, 2, 3 shot. Here we go. Mr. Melancholy says booty hole protected with no lotion, no oil, no booty warrior, no sneako chair, ×5. You must kiss Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips after their sessions. Bro, can we stop with this kissing Bonnie Blue? And that shit is, that's terrible. That is terrible. Why would you subject anybody to that? ×5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Deku Leader. No Diddy. No Homo. No Furry. Space. Yamato Waveform. Booty Shield. To go down, which goes to Nexus Nocturne. No Alyssa. No Jaffe. No Diddy. No Kotaku Euryalus. EU Parliament. Helping the game industry keeping ownership. Uno Reverse up by 7. With Armor Penetration. With Hot Sauce Lube. Hot Sauce Lube? What the fuck is wrong with you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scrap Gamer says, try to hit me. Try to hit me. Psych. Reverse Uno. Domain expansion. Return to sender. Booty hole penetration over 9,000 for the almighty bunghole. Oh, man, dude. I got to tell you, over 9,000 definitely destroys the protections you had, my guy. I'm sorry. Nexus Nocturne. That was a good one. That was a good one. He sent it back. He psyched you out, sent it back with the penetration over 9,000. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Nexus Nocturne. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
Like the stream. Wait, so does that... Wait, hold on. So does that mean Nexus Nocturne ended up getting the hot sauce lube himself? Ouch. Ouch. God damn, that's rough. That's rough. All right, boys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. I'm not even going to bother, man. All the subjects are in the title. We're going to get right into it. We got to get into the pre-stream legends, ladies and gentlemen, especially today more than ever. Because, man, I had a hell of a fucking laugh listening to people come up with, like, for 15 minutes, come up with all these ideas about my channel, about where I make money, how I make money. I'm a trust fund baby. I'm, what is it? I'm not living off of YouTube. I don't know. All kinds of fucking shit. I can't believe there are people out there that spend that long truly thinking about the money this channel makes. So when I say that this is the #1 segment on YouTube, I really mean it. This is the #1 segment on YouTube. The #1 segment, yeah, I'm a Nepo baby, apparently. Yeah, that's another thing too, Tanya. I'm a Nepo baby. The #1 segment on Rumble. The #1 segment on Twitter. The #1 segment on basically the whole fucking world, because, my God, I just honestly... I've been called a lot of things in my life, especially as a brown boy. I've been called a lot of things in my life, but to be called a Nepo baby and a trust fund baby, holy fuck! I feel like I've made it. Like, what Puerto Rican kid is a trust fund baby? Holy shit! Is this what the white people feel like? This is great. I'm sorry. I've laughed like 5 times at that shit, and every time I repeat it, I genuinely I genuinely die. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, I guess I'm the first SPEC trust fund baby. Whatever. That's besides the point. Anyway, all right. Pre-stream legends, man. Where we at?
Money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no code names, SJW screaming, but it's money they blame, burning with envy, they're falling flat, they can't handle the sound of a super chat.
Yeah, they definitely can't handle the sound. They definitely can't handle the sound. Hey, somebody said I'm not even that brown. Fuck you, man. All right, I got a little bit of sunburn. You bastard. On vacation. I'm pretty damn brown now. All right. Like I said on the last stream, I'm damn near going into pullover territory. I got to reverse a little bit. All right, I'm getting a little bit too close to getting pulled over. I need to go back. I need to go back just slightly, about half of a shade to feel a little bit safe. All right, let's go, man. What are we doing? We got Sonia is all about the beads. The anal beads for $50.83. Let's go. Shout out to Sonia's All About the Anal Beads for $50.83. After our promo on Friday on Hypnocast, our sales increased 69%. Giggity. Thank you, Bigot Army. Who knew so many of you liked beads? Oh, wait. Everyone knew that. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I believe that. I believe that. Shout out to Sonia's All About the Beads. Starting us off extremely strong with a $50.83 banger. I appreciate that, man. I should have named the bank like Nepo Baby. Do I have time to rename it? I don't. All right, next stream, the bank is going to be called Nepo Baby Fund. That's what it's going to be. Then we got Sonia's All About the Beads for $10.83. There is only one answer that is valid in the Hypnocast poll, and I'm assuming he means that's going to be the last answer. The last answer is probably the one that's most accurate for this gentleman right here. Shout out to you, man, for the 1083. And then we got BioT Wolf for 19 with a 5. Why was Aerith expelled from Midgar High School? Belly button piercings were against the school dress code. Come on, man. Not Final Fantasy VII, man. Come on. Seriously? God damn it. King Demon Wing with a 20 membership ultra banger, dropping an insane membership train on the chat right now. What a way to start us off on the membership train, my guy. Shout out to King Demon Wing, you absolute fucking legend, man. I appreciate that. From one Nepo baby to another. I appreciate that, King Demon Wing, fucking legend. We got Monkey Man 04 with a 5. This fiver is for my 5-year-old nephew who caught his first fish the other day. Let's fucking go. Oh, shit. That is awesome, dude. Congratulations to your nephew. First fish. That's sick. That's sick. Good for him, man. What kind of fish was it, I wonder? Shout out to you. Mr. Melancholy with a $1.49 super sticker. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for that. Cyber Rider with $1.99. All hail my fellows, Goonettes and Bigot Army. What's up, Cyber Rider? How are you doing? Then we got Nexus Nocturne with a 2. What's poppin' and what's the scariest bees? Boobies. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Nope. Adair Soto gifting 1 hypnotic membership. Thank you, Adair Soto. I appreciate that, man. Continuing the membership train that was started by King Demon Wing. And then we got Captain Killer Guns with a 2. Hypno's late so he can get that Moan JT clip ready. Oh, so you're saying for $2 you want the Moan JT clip played for the entire chat so they can love you long time? Okay. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll play the whole thing next time. The whole thing next time. Remember that. We got Orc Dictator with a 2. Check if I can super chat from phone. I'm assuming you can, considering that you did. Fantastically amazing for 13 months of legendary status. Says, Hail King Bigot, hope you're feeling nice and refreshed from your vacation. You work hard for us, so you definitely deserve some you time. Thank you. I actually do. I feel fantastic. I feel good to go another year. So thank you. Thank you for that. I just want to get back to the gaming, man. That's what I want to do. Like I said, I love doing Hypnocast. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun talking with you guys about games and all that shit. But I miss live streaming games, man. I was actually kind of sad that I couldn't keep playing Dead Stranding to review. But we're going to be back tomorrow, so it's fine. Sonia's all about the beads for $9.89. Smash JT. Hail our second best number 2 customer. Smash, are you the number 2 customer for Sonia's All About the Beads company? Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? Cyber Rider for the $4.99. Last night we got Smash JT Timon. It was so cute. He's so cool. That's just weird. It's just weird. Tanya Raven for $2.24. Unleash the moaning hip. Really? Is this what you want? Again? Thou shall have it. Listen, chat, don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad at me. These people are paying to have Smash JT moan. To be fair, I'm not letting the whole thing play out for $2. I'm only letting the beginning play out. But don't get mad at me. It's them. It's not me. It's not me. We got Miss Molly for $2.49 saying, I love you, though. Shout out to Miss Molly. So much love. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you, woman. Sorry. Smash JT with a $4.99. Atreus moaning hard today on Peak. Put me to shame. Atreus was moaning on Peak? How did I not clip that? I was watching the stream for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. How did I not see that? I must have been stepped away from the computer for a second. I'm going to go back and watch it and clip it. We got Randall Hess with a 5. What do you say to someone that evaporates? They will be misted. God damn it. Mr. Melancholy with a 2. Old man cat don't need no supervisor. Is that true? Little Hypnotic with a 5. Please, like my dad streams, so he could pay his child support. Shout out to Miss Sonia. She's the best. No. Apparently, I don't need that because I'm a Nepo baby, right? So, like, I'm a trust fund kid, Nepo baby, all kinds of shit. I'm just like a multi fucking millionaire who apparently doesn't know how to manage money, which, to be fair, there might be a little bit of truth to that manage money thing, considering I just passed 2,000 manga books. So one could argue that, right? We got Bud with a $3 super sticker. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Bud's a fucking legend. We got Miss Molly with a $5.99 rent free. I'm milk white, though. The dark I get is Lobither. So you're a snow bunny. Is that what you're saying? You're a snow bunny, Miss Molly? I like that. I think the chat likes snow bunnies. Right, chat? Absolutely. We got Nexus Nocturne with a 5. That money shot was amazing. Loving the stream already. Perfect start to the best stream. Shout out to Nexus Nocturne. Appreciate you, bro. We got Peaches and Cream with a 2. Brown, you? LOL, that's a good one. Hashtag white hands. Watermelon fried chicken. Listen, stop being a hater, okay? My hands are definitely brown. All right? My hands have definitely gotten browner. I started getting the line. You know how people who are not white have the line on the side of their finger to distinguish the bottom of their hands to the top of their hands? I started to get that line. So you can stop being a hater now. All right? Stop being a hater. We got Mr. Melancholy with a 2. Nepo baby. Are they confused you with Carlos Maza? I guess so. Like I said, I've been called a lot of things in life, but goddamn, I've never been called a Nepo baby or a trust fund kid. That is new. That is new. I never thought I'd ever be called that. So I genuinely feel like I have moved up in life. That's fucking epic, to be honest with you. Blue-Eyed Scorpio with $199. Can I borrow $199 from your Nepo wealth? Sure. Why not? Orc Dictator with a 5. Why the cop didn't shoot the zebra? He couldn't decide if it's black or white. Holy shit. So on the leash with an ARS 100. Hypnotic is a scion of the Boricua royalty or something. You told Alyssa that you were already well off outside YouTube, and there was another leak at her house, and it was not on the roof. Well, listen, apparently that was a lie. You know, it's so weird. You have a group of people that say I was lying about that and that I didn't have anything before YouTube. And then you have a group of people who are like, oh, he's a trust fund kid and he was rich outside of YouTube. I'm like, make up your fucking mind, bro. Make up your mind. How about you just stop focusing on other people making money and maybe focus on yourself? Just maybe focus on yourself. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll get somewhere with whatever you may do, right? Just focus on yourself. But they can't do that because I take up their entire mindset every single day, 24/7. It's amazing. It's amazing. We got Randall Hess gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate that. We got Toxin with a $199. Can I buy Sonia's used beads? What the fuck? Toxin. Are you serious? Sonia, there's your opportunity to make a lot of money right there. We got Miss Molly for $23.99 saying for my wait for your birthday. If it's your birthday, why are you giving me money? Why are you giving me money? Miss Molly, first off, no more donations. Keep it for yourself. It's your birthday. And number two, everybody in the chat wish Miss Molly happy birthday. Let's get some fucking cake emojis out there. Everybody say happy birthday to Miss Molly. Thank you for the $23.99. I appreciate you. You absolute legend. I'll give you a finger for your birthday.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
I just realized how bad that sounded. Listen, I'll give you an ABF finger for your birthday. Okay, relax. Stop chat. Look at all those cake emojis. You love to see the cake emojis. That's great. We got Schizoville with 189. Smash moaned again last night. I don't know if you knew. Apparently, I did it because I had Smash JT on low volume because I was editing videos last night. So I guess I didn't. I'm kind of glad I had him on low volume then if that's the case. And then we got this absolute fucking chaotic legend in the chat right now. Cold Classic Cage with a 10 saying another good brick for the Nepo baby. Stop buying my words. Oh my God, bro. Sorry. I laughed so hard I fell off the camera for a second. Holy shit. Cold Classic Cage with the 10. With the 10 for the for the Nepo baby. Shout out to Cassie, man. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that Cassie, I'm so sorry that I keep buying your love. Cassie, I'm sorry that I keep buying your love, Cassie. I'm sorry. That's what they say. Oh my God, bro. This is crazy. Acts of kindness is apparently buying love now. It's wild, bro. It's wild. You can't even be nice to people anymore. You can't even give people money for their birthday. You can't super chat them most of the super chats that I give out into the world, by the way, are usually for either someone's birthday, right? Or usually if I just want to support their content for whatever reason. That's normally it. But or like some fundraising event. Like that's usually it, right? But apparently that's not allowed. Apparently you can't give someone $100 or something for their birthday. Apparently that's giving money to the poorest. What the fucking shit? It's so insane. It's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you're nice to someone, that's bad. If you're mean to someone, that's bad. If you're indifferent to someone, well, that's just bad as well. It's like it's all bad. It's all bad. Am I back from my vacation? Yes, I am back. We got Debu. For a 2. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller. Oh my God. Wow. Nexus Nocturne with 1 month says Hypnotic for the Nepo baby president 2028. Maybe that's not a bad idea. At this point, maybe it's not a bad idea. I think the only thing that can make them cope and seethe more than them thinking about my channel 24/7 is me being president. I think that's the next step. That's definitely the next step. The first ever void president. How about that? Maybe I should get like a fucking presidential hat or something and put it on my character for tier 3 or something. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess we'll see. All right. We got insane amounts of pre-stream legends. We had almost 40 super chats for the pre-stream legends. And that's not even including Rumble, which we're about to go over to right now. The absolute fucking legends that are over there. Let's check them out. Rumble, you awake? Oh, speaking of legend, look at this guy. Did he defect to Rumble? Crimson Jet with a 5 says, why can't orphans play baseball? They can't find home. Oh, fuck. No wonder he went to Rumble. Oh, shit. Holy shit. God damn. What do you call a tent full of lesbians? Finger hut. Holy shit. Yeah, no, he belongs on Rumble, bro. He belongs on Rumble. And he said, sup, chat. Shout out to Crimson Chat. What a way to start off Rumble Super Chats. Adair Soto with a 2. Hey, Hypno, I got a joke for the people who love making dad jokes. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it leaves you and never comes back. Damn, that got dark real quick. Holy shit. Shout out to Adair Soto. Thank you so much, man. Then Nexus Nocturne for a 2 says, you've got my vote. Thank you, Nexus. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad that I could be president in your eyes. That's great. All right, guys, listen, we are fully caught up. Thank you so much for the insane pre-stream support. I'm sure that the people that are stalking my streams every single day for all things monetary will be very happy with your performance so far. So thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right, listen, we got to get into the topics. No, we're not getting into the waifu battle right away, although we do have a really good waifu battle lined up. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be spicy because apparently people were complaining about the waifu battle too. They call it stupid. They call it disgusting. All kinds of interesting things. So fuck it. Let's make it more spicy. Why not? Miss Molly with a 5. Miss Molly, I told you stop giving me money. Miss Molly with $5.99. Thanks for the love. No problem, Miss Molly. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your birthday. Enjoy the show and enjoy your birthday. You fucking rock. Okay, so we're going to get into the topics, man. Listen, here are the topics, okay? Really quick. Just going to throw them out there. 3 main topics. Need for Speed might be dead, which makes me a little bit sad considering how much I love Need for Speed. Tales of the Shire, that game that's been delayed twice, apparently has their specs released, and it seems like it's going to be worse than fucking Crysis at this point. Apparently, it requires a halfway decent computer to even run, and this is a game that looks worse than fucking, what's that game on Nintendo? Animal Crossing. And then we also got Lords of the Fallen. Now, the Lords of the Fallen story, I want to talk about it because they just recently announced that Lords of the Fallen hit 5.5 million players engaged, right? 5.5 million players engaged. But they also admitted that they're still not profitable, that they still haven't made money, and that they are getting close, finally, after being out for however long they've been out. I think they've been out for, well, like almost 2 years now. They're finally getting close to the break-even point after 5.5 million players engaged. And the reason why I want to bring up this conversation is because there is a certain game out there that tried to convince you it was omega successful with 3 million plus players engaged, but it's also had a budget that was basically double Lords of the Fallen, if not triple Lords of the Fallen. So, but in any case, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And I got some 2 interesting videos that I want to go over today that I found while just browsing Twitter that I think are just insane. Also, Elmo is hacked and going nuts. So we got a lot we got to talk about, man. Miss Molly, again, thank you for the $5.99. Kyle B with a 5. Look up OpenMW now. Its new engine for Morrowind. I can't, man. I got topics I got to cover, but I will later. Diva with a 5. Why are black people so fast? Because all the slow ones are in jail. Holy shit. Holy That was a good one. That was a good one. Trey Burkhalter with a 5. They're just mad that the only way Cam Whore can make ends meet is with worn out knee pads. The funny thing is, it's not even her complaining about it. I mean, she's complained about it a lot. Don't get me wrong. A lot. But it's not even her complaining about it right now. It's other people that don't even have, like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you seriously doing with your life? I've never in my life ever sat there and pocket watched someone and counted every dollar they made to the point where I know how much they made in donations for one particular night. Like, I have never. That sounds so fucking boring to me. I got way too much shit to do. Anyway. Yo, Snooty Mims on Rumble with a $20.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Snooty Mim says, hail Hypnotic, Rumble has freed me. Hail to Rumble chat, no hype. These guys are really some great people. Character does matter. Bro, shout out to Snooty Mims. Snooty Mims is the #1 advocate for Rumble. What an absolute fucking legend over there. Thank you so much, guys, for holding it down over on Rumble. I appreciate you very much. You guys have seriously picked up over there a lot in all metrics and everything. And I genuinely appreciate it. So thank you, Snooty Mims. Thank you, everybody that hangs out over there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look at Sonia. Gee, thanks about it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sonia. We do the boring work so you don't have to. Okay. So stop doing it. That's right. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Shout out to Sonia. Appreciate you. I do. That's why I thank them every night, by the way. Every night they get their own segment where I specifically call out the mods and I say, thank you, legendary mods, for what you do every single night. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into the content. Let's see. What do we got? First things first, ladies and gentlemen. Elmo has lost their shit. Okay, so the Elmo account on X has gotten hacked. All right. The Elmo account on X has gotten hacked, and needless to say, needless to say, I can't repeat what's on screen, right? Needless to say, Elmo is losing their shit, and has said certain things on X where they're just going after everybody, right? They're going after everybody. This person says, if I find whoever hacked Elmo, I swear to God. And then Elmo says, what the fuck are you going to do? And then this person says, muting Elmo because this is hacked. Fuck you and your trans daughter. Hold on, but it gets crazier. Wait, it gets crazier. Whoever did this is crazy, bro. I mean, some of this shit is just wild, clearly. YouTube, I don't endorse this in any way. I just find Elmo doing this hilarious. Elmo says all these people should off. Yeah. Donald Trump released the files. I agree with that, by the way. Donald Trump released the files. I agree with that. But Elmo has lost his fucking mind. Okay. Elmo has lost his fucking mind. Now, I went and I checked the Elmo account, and things look normal. Okay. As normal for Elmo as Elmo can be, I suppose. But things look fairly normal for Elmo. I don't see anything in there that looks like it is not normal. They seem to have immediately deleted everything. Right? Happy Gotcha Day, Tango. Elmo's so lucky to have a furry friend like you. You know what's sad? People thought this was a troll, like a troll post. People thought this was a troll post, and that when he said furry, he thought that they were talking about like the sexual whatever, but it's not. It's just furry friend. Shit's crazy. Crazy stuff. But no, everything seems back to normal. They deleted all the posts. They deleted all the fucking replies, everything. So whoever got into this account, great job, I suppose. But goddamn, beware of Elmo is right. Beware of Elmo is right. My mic is hot. Is my mic loud? Is it really loud? Hold on, let me see. Let me lower it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. My mic should not be that loud. If it's that loud, let me see. Let me lower. All right, how's that? It should be a little bit more controlled now. Hopefully. I dropped the decibels a bit. Elmo got so mad he lashed out. Yeah, but this is beyond lashing out, though. This is beyond lashing out. This is like Elmo After Dark territory. That's what this is. So we'll see. Kata says father is here or something like that. What? You don't think that's a little bit gay? You don't think that's a little bit gay? Just a little bit gay? No? All right. Maybe. All right, let's get into the next topic. Yeah, that Elmo thing was insane. That's you got fired and they forgot to change the password. Oh, fair. You think it was a former social media manager of some kind, maybe. Or somebody clicked the link they weren't supposed to click. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so before I get into a serious topic, I want to go into a semi not so serious, but also quite hilarious topic, right? So I saw this video while scrolling on X. I literally, it popped up on my homepage. And this shit is insane. So the headline for this video was day one after you evicted your Redditor leftist tenant, right? So basically, they're trying to claim, whether it's true or not, it's probably not true. It's probably not a Redditor, but you never know. They claimed that this apartment was being rented by a leftist Redditor user, moderator. I don't really know. They trashed the place. Oh, no. This is how they lived. This is how they lived. And when you're watching this video really quick, we're just going to watch it really quick. I have to show you this. There's no way I can't show you this. When you watch this, I just want you to think in your mind whether or not you could believe this to be true, because I'm looking at this video and I'm like, yep, that checks out. That checks out. So let's check this out and see what we got.
I've done so many move out things. This is a first. Oh my god. It is like,
to my knowledge, this is not AI and this is not fake, to my knowledge. I tried to look and see if it was. I couldn't find anything.
it's like a fever dream.
Of course, they got Hello Kitty in here. You know what was funny? The steps were rainbow colored. I just noticed that. The steps were rainbow colored. That's pretty great.
Oh.
It probably is Smashed AT's room, most likely.
He loves to fish.
End racism on their window. End racism. Of course, you got the virtue signaling flag. There's pictures of, it looks like gay men. It looks like gay men on the wall, but I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck is this, bro? What is this? Are they summoning Sonichu? What the fuck is this? Bro, they got the hammer and sickle on the fucking roof. They got the hammer literally like on the roof, bro. On the ceiling. What is that? Care Bear? Is that Care Bears with the hammer and sickle? What the fuck is that? On the ceiling? They got the hammer and sickle, bro. A communist Care Bear? What is that? Cat litter? Oh shit.
Look at this. Look, it's puffy paint. The door.
Bro, what the fuck is this, bro?
This is a beautiful flower. Something.
How did I find this video? Smashed ATs. Smash, is this your house? I mean, he is in Cali, I suppose. So, ew, what the fuck is that? Are those bugs? What is that? Or is that mold?
It gets so much worse.
It gets worse? I didn't see past this because I wanted to get a live reaction with you guys. So I only watched up to the bathroom. I didn't see anything after the bathroom. So she just says it gets worse. I don't know how this could possibly get worse, but guess we'll find out. Fart zone? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What the hell? Bro, what is... Okay, so, again, I can believe the whole Redditor thing because this entire apartment is just one massive meme, right? Like, every single internet meme for a communist that exists is in this apartment. So it kind of makes sense, but I don't know if that claim of them being a Redditor is true or not. But that really doesn't matter at this point. This fucking apartment is insane. Yeah, I agree. This entire apartment needs a flamethrower. Like, you can't just normally clean this apartment. You need to literally tear it apart and reset the entire thing. This looks like a yeah, no, it does. It does. It looks like a Redditor's room. I just couldn't verify that information. I feel like that was just put out there for like clickbait or whatever. But I couldn't verify that at all. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was, is what I'm saying. Oh no, I don't want to see the kitchen. I can only imagine the kitchen, bro.
There's a floor, because you can't see very much of it.
What? Why do they have Christmas lights everywhere? What is wrong with these people?
Those are scarves. I feel like
They have scarves on the ceiling.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say this is worse than Asmongold's place for sure. Definitely worse than Asmongold's place. Holy fuck, bro. Oh my God, bro. And, you know, keep in mind, these are the people that call, like, you racist, bigoted, transphobe, sexist, misogynist, homophobe. Like, these are the people that try to morally grandstand on you. These are the people that try to tell you how terrible you are as people, how terrible you are for whatever it may be. Meanwhile, their ugliness on the inside is literally manifesting in every room around them in their apartment. It's crazy, man. That's true, Garrett Grant. This is before the black light. Yeah, that's true. Wait, what's that? Wait, what's that say? What's that say? Hold on. Leaving my comfort zone. What? Something. Washing the dishes. So you have a fucking thing on here that says wash the dishes, but you clearly did not pay attention to it. Hygiene is capitalism? True. I'm sorry, true. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So it says, hold on. Leaving my comfort zone also means washing the dishes. So did you never leave your comfort zone then? Is that what you're trying to say? You never left your comfort zone? What is this? Please don't leave food waste in the sink. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. Clearly. Who's washing? Nick, Raquel, Castile, Ash. Wait. Oh my God. There was 5 people living here. There was 5 fucking human beings living in this trashed apartment. What are they all, members of Antifa? This is who gets hired for Antifa, by the way. These are the people that are out there protesting and trying to save every black person they can to make themselves feel better, feel better about whatever the fuck they're living in right now. This is insanity, bro. This is like 5 people. 5 people.
No adults lived here.
I'm mad that you even have a water, like a filter. You got a filter there pretending as if you are anything other than nasty. Was nobody able to clean? Did you guys not have a trash can? Oh, Elmo! This is why he's going crazy. Yup. There it is. There it is. We got it. We figured it out. That's what it is. It's because of these people that Elmo is now losing his shit on Twitter. We discovered the secret. That's what it is.
There's locks.
That's what it is.
Fridge locks.
We got him. Yep.
Why are there need to be fridge locks?
This is crazy, bro. Why the fuck do they have a Bluey cup? Is there a kid living here? This is 5 grown-ass adults. Oh my God, don't tell me they had a kid, bro. Oh man, I don't want to know. I don't want to know if they did or didn't. Just please, for the love of God, man. Don't tell me. Don't tell me there was a fucking kid living here, man. If they are furries or something, that's different. Whatever. The fun zone? Oh no, Garrett, get the black light. Garrett, get the black light. This is what the black light's for, Garrett. Go get it. Go get it. You're gonna be the one to use it in this. You're gonna be the one to use it in this room. The fun zone. They even painted the switches.
I try to enter places with no judgment, and I know things happen, but to do this to somebody else's house, man, it's really sad.
These are people who they were renting, first off, so they didn't own the place that they trashed. And these are people who go around every single day complaining about what others have. These are the same people that say life is unfair and everybody else has everything that they want, and they think that socialism is amazing or that communism is amazing, whatever fucking bullshit. These are the people that are out there not respecting anything because they feel like they don't have to. This is why they never have anything, because they don't have respect for anything. They don't have respect for, they view property as nothing. They view property as something you could trash and nobody should care, right? They view literally everything with zero respect. So it's not shocking that they trash the entire place. They don't give a fuck. They consider it to be your problem, which sadly it is, because you are renting it to them. You can obviously sue them. You can sue them, but good luck getting them for anything, considering they're fucking worthless.
It's like every time I move something, I just find something weird.
Yes, I agree. This place needs an exorcist. ASAP. My God. They have Christmas lights everywhere. I don't know why.
See what we can do.
It's so weird.
Hopefully the next video looks nothing like this one.
And that's it for the video. That is it. That is it. So at this point, guys, I think it's safe to say that this shit is absolutely insane. I also think it's safe to say that these people are fucking crazy. They're crazy. And it's clear that they had no respect for this place. They were never going to have respect for this place. And this is why you need to vet, with the best of your ability, the people that you rent to. Vet them and vet them properly, because you end up with this. And I kind of feel bad for the tenant. I really do. But unfortunately, this is, and get a priest. Yes, get a priest ASAP to please exorcise this entire apartment immediately. Get the Ghostbusters, get a flamethrower, and get a priest and do some magic here, because we desperately need it. We desperately need it. All right, let's move on to the next one. That lasted longer than I thought it was going to last. Holy shit. So much for a fast topic. That might end up going as a clip on Hypnotic Gaming Live. We'll see. Smash told me to check my DMs. Okay. Let's check my DMs and see what we got going on here. So Smash JT just said check my DMs. This is what he sent me.
Oh fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? You no! How do I get them off? I'm trying to get them off. Look, I got no idea how to get the trays off. Okay.
Hey, yo, what do you mean? My legs are open, bro. You have got to heal me, bro. My legs are open. My balls are on your back.
Whoa. You wait a goddamn. This man said his legs were open? He said his legs were open. What?
You racist motherfuckers. I didn't know.
Why is Leon a floating sperm? What the fuck?
I didn't know how to bring you back.
Look at this nigga's face. Look at his face. Look at his fucking face.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
That's who we should have got to come on, fucking Vera.
So she could make fun of us the whole time.
No, so she can make moaning noises when she fall off of shit. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh whoa! Actually, what the fuck? Yo! What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
I keep telling you guys that the Atreus fucking backshot clip, that shit was 100% real, bro. I keep telling you guys, nobody wants to believe me. This shit was real.
With a dick in her ass. Like, are you? Oh yeah.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I'm shocked. Oh.
Bruh.
Do it the other way, so y'all can. Baby, I'm shocked. Can you stop?
Keep telling y'all, man. Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Bro, that's insane. They were playing Peak. They didn't invite me because I'm clearly just too cool for them. Plus, they probably realized that if they would have invited me, I would have attempted to kill every single one of them on the mountain and just tried to climb it by myself. So that's probably why they didn't. That's probably why they didn't invite me, most likely. So, but yeah, it looks like they had a good time, man. Shout out to these guys on New Black Street. That's awesome. There's a lot more. I'm sure there's a lot more. There's going to be a million clips from this game. I'm sure. I am sure. Okay, let's get into the next topic. Thank you, Smash AT, for that hilarious clip. I appreciate it. Next topic. This is something a little bit more serious. This is a little bit more serious. Okay, so, and again, nothing to do with gaming. Today has been an interesting day on X. I'll say that. Today has been an interesting day on X because for some reason, my homepage kept getting filled with absolute like non-gaming crazy shit. And that doesn't normally happen, but today was a lot. And there's two specific clips that I saw that I really wanted to bring to your attention. The first one was the apartment, which was insane. I just had to share that with you. The second one was this particular video, which is pretty insane. So somebody ends up calling a hotline, right? That is supposed to be a, I guess a trans, offing yourself hotline where they try to stop people from wanting to do bad things, whatever, to themselves. And this particular person faked being a 15-year-old trans person, and they made up a story about how they feel safer and want to live with their older coach from their school or whatever, and that they want to leave their parents to go live with the coach because the coach promised that they could get HRT and surgery, and the parents didn't want to do it, and the coach said that he could do it if the person lives with him, the young person lives with him, and the person on the phone, the operator, was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a great idea," and I'm like, "What?" So anyway, let's play this clip. It's only 3 minutes long. Check this out for yourselves. Let's put the volume up. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like
shit's crazy.
Her feelings about this have gotten worse over time, and it sounds like you have two options maybe to leave the situation and find a better space for yourself. What would it be like to go live with your coach?
I think it would be fun, and he lives, not far from my high school, and he said he could.
The person speaking right now is the one pretending to be a 15-year-old trans person.
You know, he could make it happen, and he says he's got a guest room, and so you know, he said, you know, he said he doesn't want to talk to my mom, but he can you know, maybe help me with my emancipation papers, and you know, he said that I'm beautiful, and
That's a 15-year. Yeah, so they're pretending to be a 15-year-old. They're pretending to be underage to see what the operator from this organization would recommend to someone who's underage in that situation. That's what's happening.
that, you know, that he believes in me, and you know, that he'd help with getting tea if I, you know, that he knows a way to get it online, and that he would help with you know, recovery after I have my top surgery. So I just think he'd be a safer person to live with.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like he's supportive and he will help you get the resources that you need and also just make you feel safer, right? And it sounds like you already have a pretty established connection there.
Yeah.
Bro, what? Oh my God, bro. What? What? So after you hear all of that, she's like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds great. It sounds like you guys have a really strong connection. Like, bro, what? The fuck you mean they got a really strong connection? This person is saying this is her coach who's trying to convince her to live with him, an underage kid to live with him, and is promising to get her HRT and top surgery. And what? What the fuck? Bro, again, hearing this, I only saw the summary and I was like, let me watch the video with you guys. Hearing this, it's like, dude, what the fuck, bro?
I'm wondering, I know that
Exactly. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Sounds like a great situation to be in.
Your mom has known about you being trans for some time. But has your relationship always been like this with your mom? But you didn't feel safe at home?
No, I mean, I think she's always, you know, been had a temper, and I think she's always been super religious, but I think being trans, she just, you know, doesn't want to support me, and I just think it's time that I, you know, maybe just write a note and say, Mom, I'm gonna go live with Coach Steve.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What the fuck? How do you wait? How do you hear a young person say, I'm gonna leave a note for my parents, and it's gonna say, I'm gonna go live with Coach Steve, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. What the? Yo, how much do these people get paid? How much do these people get paid? Seriously. What the fuck? Like, yeah, makes sense.
Sounds like it's maybe hit a point where you need to see some change. And it sounds like moving in with your coach or filing those emancipation papers is a way to do it. And I guess I'm wondering if in your ideal kind of situation, in your ideal outcome of this, what does that look like for you?
All right, so we watched the video, right? Let me bring up the post because everybody thinks it's like AI and shit, but it's not. It's not AI. So this person here on Twitter is the one that posted this, Beth Bourne. So many red flags. Today I called the Trevor Project hotline number, posing as a 15-year-old girl who believes she is a transgender boy. I told the Trevor Project crisis counselor that my mom misgendered me and made me feel unsafe at home. I asked if moving into my softball coach's house was a good idea, as he promised to get me online testosterone, and my breast removed top surgery.
Yeah,
The Trevor Project counselor said it sounded like a great plan. Here is the start of my call. Trevor Project Lifeline. Notice that there is a quick exit feature to hide interacting with the counselors and the LGBTQ chat rooms from your parents. So there is a quick exit feature where you can press the button and it will completely remove it immediately, so that if your parents walk in on you or anybody walks in on you, you could just quickly exit and don't have to worry about being caught calling this particular hotline. So the Trevor Project seems to be advocating for kids keeping things from its parents. That's how it seems anyway. President Trump is apparently pulling all federal funding to the Trevor Project, which is a transgender, supposedly, allegedly, child trafficking organization designed as a support for LGBTQ youth as of July 17th. Meanwhile, Gavin Newsom's pushing for more families to be ripped apart by the Trevor Project. So, again, crazy shit. Good on Trump for removing all the funding from this fucking place. But no, it's not AI. It's not fake. It's 100% real. This is 100% a real thing. So I'm going to link this in the chat if you guys want to join in on this thread and check out more information. I'm linking it both on YouTube and on Rumble so that you guys can check that out in your free time. I saw that and I had to share it because I'm like, bro, this is the most insane shit that I've heard in the longest time. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. All right, let's catch up on Super Chats, and then we're going to get into the first major topic of the evening. Holy shit, we are an hour and 20 minutes in, but that's all right. We got two banger fast topics that weren't fast topics because they were actually interesting. Okay, let's go. We got Miss Molly. Again, thank you for that. Thank you, Kyle, for the 5. Debu with a 5. Wait, I read this one. Shit, I read all these. Hold on. We got Captain Killer Guns with a 2. A Disney Star Wars employee's home. You think that home was to a Disney Star Wars employees? Really? Really? You know what? Maybe you're onto something. Miss Molly with 249 saying rent free. Thank you, Miss Molly. Mr. Melancholy with a 2. I feel sick. I bet you there's bed bugs. Bro, bed bugs? I think that you have other things that are way more concerning than bed bugs in that house. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying there's way more concerning things than bed bugs. Griffin Claw with a 2. God, please help the owner repair this evil lair. I think God needs to come down and send the flood in that particular house by itself. Just send the flood. Send the flood. Emily's dismantling Delulu's with the 5 membership banger.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Emily's dismantling Delulu's. Thank you so much for the 5 memberships. That's amazing. We got Beautiful Zexa with a 5. I wouldn't be surprised if Atreus went to the Diddy parties. Oh, no. God damn. God damn. Yeah, you got to do Atreus like that? That's crazy. Griffin Claw with a 2. This is evil, pure and simple. Armor up with God. I would say it's probably pretty damn evil, considering. Jason Alto with a 5. The same people have access to private jets to go from place to place and riot. My OCD is killing me right now. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. Griffin Claw with a 2 for the Bigot Army. It's still Christmas every day. It is. It's Christmas every day. Next is Nocturne with a 2. Wasn't Den Sabin Holland? This is pure evil. Seems like it. Miss Molly with a 5.99. Creep shit, please. Something positive. It's my birthday. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some gaming stuff. Don't worry, Miss Molly. I got you. Adair Salto with a 2. The more you look into this, it just shows you these people are not fit for society. The mindset they have and their own viewpoint. They're like adult children, and this is why they want the government to take care of them. I agree. Deadeye's Lock with $1. If Hypno joins them in peak, he would have almost dropped as many bodies as Eminem. That's probably accurate. Anti-Federalist Pain gives 5 hypnotic memberships over on
My
Rumble.
hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Anti-Federalist Pain dropping a banger over there on Rumble. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Then we got Deadeye's Lock for $1. Wow, how you let your daughter leave and go stay with Coach Kamoshida? I don't know, man. Studi Mims with a 5. Freedom! Rumble chat are a bunch of badasses. No hype. Shout out to Studi Mims, man. Thank you for that. And then Adair Salto with a 2. That's not enough. They need to arrest every single person who works at that company and show them that these are the type of people that are the true evil of society. Yeah, but the problem is the institutions that are in charge of arresting, unfortunately, seem to be on the side of the psychos. So that's also going to be a problem, right? So I guess we'll see. All right, let's we'll Wait, we got one more. The Gaming Mason with a 5. As someone who's gone undercover on the Trevor Project, it's absolutely true to what the counselor said. Oh, no. We got some more information, it seems. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate it. Okay. We are fully caught up. Let us get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. I got to just switch over really quick. Give me 1 second. I forgot to do this earlier. Hold on. There we go. All right. We are good to go. Perfect. Perfection, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute perfection. Okay. So we're going to talk about Need for Speed first. Because Need for Speed is a franchise that I thoroughly love. And I've always told people, when it comes to racing games, I always preferred arcade racers versus like simulators or realistic racing games. I've always preferred them. So Need for Speed, even Midnight Club back in the day. Midnight Club was one of my favorite games of all time back in the day. It was so fucking amazing. I still remember the day that I first bought Midnight Club and got to play that. It was so much fun. Casual? Yeah, I'm casual, bro. I'm casual. It is what it is. When it comes to racing games, yes, I am. This particular franchise, there is rumors going around that it seems to be going the way of the dodo bird. And I hope that's not true. To be honest with you, I hope that EA would not kill off this franchise. But obviously, anything is possible at this point, considering that EA is one of the companies that tends to kill off a lot of things. Yeah, Midnight Club Dub Edition soundtrack was fire. Midnight Club was amazing. It truly was. So we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about EA canceling Need for Speed. Let's see what they got going on here. Obviously, it's all just a rumor right now. Nothing is set in stone, but we're still going to talk about it regardless. So if you guys are not aware, we have a new rumor that is dropped from Game Rant. So take it with a grain of salt, of course. But apparently the rumor is that EA may have shelved Need for Speed indefinitely. Now, as a fan of Need for Speed, this is actually upsetting news to me. I can understand that they haven't really had a super hit in a little while, and I can get that EA, is one of those companies that tends to kill off a lot of franchises, kill off a lot of studios. But as a fan of Need for Speed, it still sucks to see that this may be something that could happen. But let's see what's going on. So EA has reportedly put its long-running Need for Speed franchise on hiatus, raising doubts about the future of the iconic racing series. While no official announcement has been made at the moment, clues from within the Need for Speed community and EA's recent business moves suggest that the gaming giant is shifting gears, possibly for good. Concerns surrounding the future of Need for Speed began arising when franchise developer Criterion Games was fully drafted into Battlefield 6 development earlier this year. Now, to be fair, Battlefield 6 is looking to be a massive project, okay? I have seen a lot of the leaked gameplay. I've seen a lot of the leaked screenshots. I haven't been able to share any of it because, unfortunately, on YouTube, these companies will copyright strike your channel and they will just completely destroy you if you upload stuff like this. This is why I had a copyright strike from Ubisoft when I talked about their leaked game prior. And ever since then, I'm like, I just can't cover the leaked games then. It sucks. Like, I can't show any footage. I could talk about its existence, but I can't show any footage. So there was a lot of footage being leaked from Battlefield 6, and it seems like it's going to be a massive game. So I can understand that they kind of want to have all hands on deck for this particular game, since they're trying to get it out sooner rather than later, I'm sure, at this point. But Battlefield 6 development, Criterion Games was fully drafted into that game earlier this year. And at the time, Criterion did promise that the Need for Speed franchise would live on, but some new evidence suggests otherwise. Matthew Everingham, I don't know how to say that name, a longtime contributor to EA-funded car culture website Speed Hunters, closely affiliated with Need for Speed, revealed in a recent Instagram post that Speed Hunters is on ice because EA shelved Need for Speed. The site hasn't updated since April 2025, lending further credence to Evering's claim. Now, this is where a lot of people are coming up with this particular rumor, right? Because Speed Hunters has gone completely silent, and Matthew has made the statement that EA has shelved Need for Speed. Now, to be specific, he hasn't said that it's been shelved permanently. He hasn't said that the franchise is dead, completely, indefinitely. All he said is that it's been shelved. So they could have shelved it temporarily. They could have put it on the back burner right now while they're focusing on Battlefield 6. We don't really know. But as of right now, it seems to go towards the rumor of the game just not coming back. Moreover, given the close ties between Speed Hunters and Need for Speed, one can imagine that shelving one of them would entail a knock-on effect of the other. EA has yet to comment on this rumor, but the latest Need for Speed related announcement from the gaming giant was the upcoming shutdown of online services for Need for Speed Rivals on October 7, 2025. While Need for Speed Rivals inbound server closure is hardly a barometer for the franchise's future plans, Criterion's entire workforce helping develop Battlefield 6 likely means that even if a new Need for Speed entry is on the way, it'll likely launch by 2030 at the earliest. So that I can agree with. I can listen, man. Criterion going to work for Battlefield 6, I would not take that as Need for Speed is dead, me personally. I just take that as EA, especially after all these layoffs. I take that as EA taking everything they have under their belt and putting it towards the development of what's going to be one of their biggest games to release. They have everything riding on Battlefield 6. They want Battlefield 6 to be the return to form for the franchise. They're trying to bring it back. They are trying everything they can to make it successful. So it would make sense that they're putting every hand they possibly can on the development of that game, even if it means putting another franchise on hiatus for a long time or even potentially indefinitely. But I don't think that's happening here. I don't think we have Need for Speed basically being dead here. I don't have enough information that can lead that to being, to a true statement. But the past few weeks have been quite turbulent for fans of racing games. Following the mass layoffs at Xbox last week, Forza Motorsport developer Turn 10 was left gutted with 120 purported job cuts, effectively dooming the circuit racing franchise's future. The prospect of Need for Speed possibly going down the same route is rather unfortunate, and hopefully EA will see potential in the franchise, especially in the light of the massively popular open world racer Forza Horizon 5. Now, for me personally, like I said before, I have always enjoyed Need for Speed more than other racing games or racing games like that. I've always been more of the arcade racer. I just think they're more fun. I've never been more of the simulator racer. I understand those games are very popular and they're popular for a reason. I just never been into it. I've always liked the arcade racer. I found them to be much more fun, in my opinion. So we're going to see what happens with this particular franchise. But I will say, when has anybody heard the last time, a major racing game truly took over headline news, right? We see all these other games taking headline news. Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, all these games are taking headline news. Even Schedule 1, headline news. When's the last time you saw a racing game do that, right? A lot of people, even in the chat right here, Deco Leader says that racing games are dead. And that's possibly a thing, right? Maybe that's what's leading to this being on the back burner. I don't really know, but I can't remember the last time a racing game truly took over the headlines when it came to releasing. But we'll see what ends up happening. Need for Speed Unbound, it was an okay game. I didn't really like it that much. I like some of the semi-older Need for Speeds. Hot Pursuit was probably one of the ones that I enjoyed the most. I absolutely loved Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I thought it was awesome. But Need for Speed Unbound, it was all right. It was slightly above average at that point. But you guys can let me know in the comments down below, what do you think is going on with this franchise? Do you believe racing games are dead? Do you believe Need for Speed is going to be dead? Do you believe racing games in general are going to be dead? Whatever that may be, let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the videos, think about hitting that like button, and I will see you guys on the next one. Yeah, so I don't believe that Need for Speed is dead. Me personally, I think that there's just not enough evidence to really point to that quite yet. But I will say that I won't be surprised to hear if EA does shut it down, because EA has been shutting down so many things lately. Not just them. Like the bloat is slowly but surely imploding on itself. And unfortunately, if these games don't perform to the level of some of the other games they're working on, then the subsidization is going to be very hard to do, especially now more than ever. Original Most Wanted and Underground 2 were the best. I liked Most Wanted. Most Wanted was good too. But Hot Pursuit, I really liked Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit was fucking awesome, in my opinion. All right, let's catch up on Super Chats, and then we're going to the next topic. Let's go. We got Barry Dixon Butts with a 5. Car X Street is the closest. We might get to a Need for Speed Underground 3. Also, it's only $30. Is that on Steam? Let's check right now. Steam. Let's see. Is that on Steam? What is it? Car X Street. Let's look that up. Car X Street. All right. It says it's $99 right now. It says it's $19.99 right now. This game. Let's see what we got. Let's see if Barry Dixon Butts is on to something here. I'm curious because I haven't played a game like Need for Speed, in a while, especially Underground. Let's see. Barry says it's on Game Pass. Okay. Well, it's on Steam apparently too. So. All right. I could definitely see the Underground influences for sure. I'm going to lower the audio in case there's copyright. I have no idea if they might be copyright. This shit looks awesome. Bro, this looks amazing. This legit, yeah, this does look like Underground, bro. Car customization, nice. This is fucking sick. It looks damn near identical to Underground. Holy shit. I might have to check this game out. $20 on Steam right now. This is amazing. How have I never heard of this? When did this come out? Bro, that first person view? Look at that shit. Hold on. Wait. Go back. Bro, that's fucking sick, man. That is fucking sick. It's only available on Steam? Seriously? Seriously? It's only available on Steam? That's crazy. What? Apparently this game came out. Let me see. When did this game come out? Let's see. Hold on. This game came out August 29, 2024. It's got mixed reviews though. It's got mixed reviews for those of you who are curious. Let me show you. So don't just buy into it right away. Don't buy into it right away. It's got mixed reviews. It's got a lot of reviews though, so I'm sure that there was a good amount of people that bought this game. Let me see what the Steam DB numbers are. Let's see. Car X. Let's see. Car X Street. So the numbers are not that great, but when you look at the price of the game, I guess it's okay. The numbers of the game right now, 7,241 all-time peak with 1,257 people playing right now. So it's maintained a decent amount of its player base, considering it only has 7,200 peak. It's maintained a decent amount of its player base over its time. It had a bit of a dip early on and then maintained it throughout the time. So it's maintained that number. Decent amount of sales, 300 to 400,000 sales. Not bad for a game like this. And like I said, the price right now is $20. The price is $20 with the lowest recorded price being $8.99, which was probably the Steam Summer Sale. It was probably the Steam Summer Sale. That's bad, actually. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad considering the price of the game. I don't think those sales are bad at all. I think the sales are actually pretty decent. 300 to 400,000 sales at $20 retail. I think that's pretty decent. What's got me a little bit sussed out is the reviews. The reviews got me a little bit sussed out. I'm going to look into this game because I think it looked cool. So I want to see what's going on with these reviews and, kind of go from there. But remind me about this. I'll follow up on this. I will follow up on this 100%. I'll follow up on it. Thank you, Barry. That's awesome. Good recommendation. Dark Exile with a 10. Sounds gay. Fair enough. We let's see. We got Griffin Claw with a 2. Battlefield 6 is getting the Anthem treatment. Andromeda 2.0. Do you really think so? Do you really think so? Do you think it's going to be like that? I don't know. Raptor Kratos 2. I miss Midnight Club, bro. We all do. Midnight Club is amazing. We all do. Dark Exile becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to Dark Exile. Thank you so much, man, for becoming a member. Fucking legend, man. And then last but not least, Barry Dixon, Butts for 2. I got it on Xbox, not Game Pass. So why does it say Steam only then? Or is that just like the Steam trailer? Maybe it's a Steam trailer. Usually, even with the Steam trailer, you could see other platforms that it's available on. They just use the same trailer, but I don't know. I saw Steam only, so it's a little curious. But if you say you got it on Xbox, then clearly it's not Steam only. Okay. We are good there. Let's go to Tales of the Shire. God, this game, man. It needs to just come out already so it could just come out and flop, and then that's it. Let's talk about this. Tales of the Shire, man. You guys remember this game? Tales of the Shire. This game has been delayed so many times. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Apparently, people are talking about Tales of the Shire now. Well, hold on. Let me see something really quick. Give me 1 second. Let me bring up. I want to bring up the Steam forums. Tales of the Shire. Let's see what people are saying on the Steam forums for this game. I'm curious. Because it was getting felted last I checked months ago when they announced the delay for the second time. So I kind of want to see what's going on with the Steam forums. All right, let's get back into the video. See what's going on with that. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna see. Is it any good? So I don't know, because I don't play these kind of games. Like, I don't play these Animal Crossing kind of like games. So I'm not the person you want to ask for that, to be honest with you. What I'm mainly focusing on is the system requirements that apparently are pretty steep for a game like this. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm curious. Says the guy who plays Cat Quest. Now, listen, you hear me, okay? Stop putting bad talk on Cat Quest's name, okay? Cat Quest is fucking amazing. All right? Cat Quest is fucking amazing. It is an amazing game. Especially the second one. I still don't know how I feel about the third one. But Cat Quest is amazing. It's not even close to being the same thing. Stop it. Stop. I will not let you disparage Cat Quest's name, okay? I perfected both those games. You bastard. Hypno gets bricked when he sees Cozy. You know what, Matt? It is what it is. Bro, don't talk shit about Cat Quest. Thank you, bro. Cat Quest is amazing. People look at Cat Quest and they think it's one thing, and then when they play the game, they're like, holy shit, what is this? It's amazing. Okay? So stop being a hater. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are not aware, Tales of the Shire is a game that has been announced a long time ago. And Tales of the Shire has been delayed not once, but twice. And every single time it gets delayed, people lose more and more faith with this particular game. People already call it a DEI Lord of the Rings game because you have black hobbits and whatnot. The typical Amazon, Prime treatment, let's just say, for this particular game. But Tales of the Shire, I'm sorry, not Shower, apparently has a steep system requirement, which I find to be very interesting considering the game looks like this. It looks like it belongs on the PlayStation 2, so I don't understand how this game could have a steep system requirement, but Game Rant apparently thinks so. So let's check it out and talk about it. Tales of the Shire official system requirements have been revealed, and they are surprisingly demanding for a cozy Animal Crossing style life simulator. Developed by Weta Workshop, Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game, is being described as a laid-back, cozy experience set in Tolkien's Middle Earth. Now, whenever I see games like this that look terrible, right? For all intents and purposes, I get it. It's supposed to have the cozy aesthetic. I get it. I'm not saying it's supposed to look like Crysis. But what I'm saying was when I see games that look like this, that have high system requirements, I immediately think that the developers don't know what the hell they're doing. I immediately think that the game is optimized terribly and they want you to have a hardcore of a system, or at least a stronger system, to offset their bad development. That's what I think, because there's no reason why a game that looks like a PS2 game should be having anything close to a high system requirement. But whatever, who really knows? Tales of the Shire has undergone multiple delays since its announcement back in early 24. But the title has a confirmed release date of July 29. Oh, so it's coming out soon. Okay, it's coming out soon. A couple of weeks from now. A new trailer was released just a month ago, showcasing the idyllic day-to-day life of a hobbit. Gameplay-wise, Tales of the Shire appears to be quite similar to Animal Crossing New Horizons, with helping the townsfolk of Bywater build up their settlement from a quaint town to a thriving village as the overarching goal. Early impressions indicate the game has no combat to speak of and focuses exclusively on delivering a casual, relaxed gameplay loop which involves house decoration, gardening, farming, fishing, foraging, and trading with locals. PC system requirements for the Tales of the Shire on Steam, however, were revealed yesterday, and many were taken aback by how steep they are. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Again, when I read this, I want you guys to understand and remember what this game looks like in your mind, okay? Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. Anyway, so apparently at the minimum specs to run Tales of the Shire, a game that looks like it belongs on the PlayStation 2, a game that looks like it can be played on the GameCube. Apparently, it needs an i5 7600, number one, okay? An NVIDIA GTX 770 equivalent, whereas the recommended specs require an Intel Core i5 10600 and an RTX 3060 Ti equivalent. According to the additional notes on the Steam page, the minimum requirements only promise 1080p at 30 FPS. And even with the recommended hardware, the game is expected to run at 1080p, 60 FPS. So you can't even run the game at 4K resolution with the oh my god, bro, with the recommended system requirements. You can't even do it, bro. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So you need a 3060 Ti to run this horrible looking game at 1080p 60 frames a second. This is crazy. Like, if there's any way that you could tell me you don't know how to code or you don't know how to optimize your game, this is the fastest way that I can see someone say that. Because what the fuck is this? Why do you need this level of a setup? Why do you need a mid-tier PC in order to run this game at 1080 60? What are we doing? I don't understand. Anyway, so additionally, by the way, 16 gigs of RAM is a common requirement for both of the presets. So you need 16 gigs of RAM in order for you to be even at the minimum for this game. Just so you're aware. So they have the full specs here on the bottom. You got minimum and you got recommended. And again, we talked about the RAM, the graphics card. We talked about the processor, everything like that. And again, 1080p on high at 60 FPS. Oh my God, bro, this particular set here only promises you 1080p at very low settings and 30 FPS. Jesus Christ, what a mess, bro. What a mess this game is, man. This is insane. The hardware requirements for Tales of the Shire come as a surprise, especially considering that from the promotional material shown so far, the graphical fidelity and the scope of the title do not appear to justify such a massive jump. Games with a similar aesthetic and art style, like Palia, Disney Dreamlight Valley, Tiny Glade, and others, do not require anywhere close to what this game is asking for to run comfortably. Even the PC requirements for Hell Is Us and Lost Soul aside, two upcoming titles that are clearly more graphically demanding than Tales of the Shire, do not call for a 3060 Ti to run at 1080p 60 FPS. Stranger still, the title is only reported requiring 3 gigs of available space, a detail that would typically suggest the game is optimized for low-end PCs. So why do we need this level of a setup to play this game? Have you seen this game? This game belongs on a PlayStation 2. What the fuck is this? Do you guys seriously not know how to code? Do you not know how to optimize? Is that what's going on here? Because I don't get it. So I decided to check the Steam forums, right? I wanted to see what's going on with the Steam forums because last time I saw, they were getting cooked on these forums because of the fact that they kept delaying the game over and over and over. And now that I see these system requirements, I gotta imagine they were delaying the game over and over and over because they can't code for the life of them. Well, you got a couple of posts here. Black Hobbits are actually good for the game. This is what they're concerned about. Minimum and suggested specs. Look at what this person says. He says, really? What new technology does this game that looks as if it would go nicely on a Switch uses for it to require that kind of hardware? 3060 Ti? How? Can anybody explain that to me? Specular highlights, ray tracing, path tracing? What is this game that is made for cozy gamers using that is so heavy to run? Nobody can seem to put their mind to it. Nobody can seem to even come to an understanding or have an answer as to what is going on here. This person says, should I buy or not? A call to action makes Shire great again. SPI involved. Oh, by the way, to make matters even better, Sweet Baby Inc. is involved with this game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that has been confirmed a little while ago. Sweet Baby Inc. is in fact involved with the creation of Tales of the Shire. So take that for whatever you want to make it up. Why would any developer involve that absolute poison pill, anti-consumer, pathetic excuse for a consultation company? Not a single game they've been involved in has resulted in success, only losing millions and millions of dollars for the devs. Furthermore, why is a consultation needed in the first place? Either you're making a game to be fun and entertaining, or you're not. There's no reason whatsoever to include Sweet Baby Inc. with the game's development. You know, I never understood the reason to involve Sweet Baby Inc. in a game like this. What exactly do you need their consultation on? Right? Sweet Baby Inc. is not Tolkien experts, right? Sweet Baby Inc. What are they going to consult on a game that's based off Tolkien's entire lore and story? What are they going to consult on? Do you think they understand the black experience for hobbits that were black that never existed? Do you think they understand what that? No, of course not. What are they going to consult on? What could they? You need narrative consultation. Why do you need narrative consultation for a story that's already fleshed out for you to basically adapt? What is the point of that? It doesn't make any sense. It says you want black hobbits running around? Okay, fine. It's completely contextually illogical, but whatever. That still doesn't require the input from a parasitic company like SPI, draining the developers' coffers. What a complete waste of money for a game that's already likely to fail. So again, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that the red flags are all over the field on this particular game. If it wasn't bad enough that SPI was involved, I think the biggest red flag is the fact that this game needs some insane fucking specs in order to run at its apparent 1080p 60 FPS. We're not even talking about 4K resolution. We're not even talking about that, right? We're just talking about 1080p 60, and that is literally it. Tales of the Shire has not revealed PC hardware requirements for anything above 1080p 60 FPS. So even those who do not meet the prerequisites might still hesitate to purchase the title if it is revealed that going up to 1440p or 4K at 144 hertz or above is unrealistic, which at this point, who really knows? This game is coded terribly. It's pretty obvious. And I think it's going to have a lot more problems than just black hobbits. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about these particular settings? Am I just acting crazy, or is this sincerely ridiculous? Whatever it may be, you let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting a like, and I will see you on the next one. Guys, this is fun. I was holding in the laugh. I didn't want to laugh on video. Guys, this is the most insane shit that I've ever heard in my life. This is the most insane shit that I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God. Just for 1080p 60 FPS, they want a 3060 Ti. Bro, what? Oh shit, we're at tier 2. God damn, did we really hit it again? What does that make? 90 in a row? We're at 90 tier 2s in a row now? Fuck. Shout out to you guys, man. Holy shit. We are at tier 2 again for 90 streams in a row. That's going to make certain people very unhappy. They have been watching for 403 episodes, hoping that the channel will die and the streams will die. But little do they realize we're at the highest numbers. Like, it's fucking crazy. Sorry. I end up laughing like crazy every single time. Thank you guys so much again for helping me hit tier 2. That's insane. I appreciate you. I got some things in the work. I'm going to be investing a couple of $1,000s into some new artwork, maybe even new models. I'm thinking of things. I'm thinking of things, especially for Griffcast too. I'm thinking of things for Griffcast. I'm trying to find ways to, add some more things, spice it up, do some interesting, different, I don't know. I'm thinking of things, man. I'm thinking of things. So I'm going to be investing some money back in, and we're going to make some things happen. But unfortunately, when it comes to creating, new artwork and new V2 models and all this shit, it takes a lot of time. Unfortunately, it took almost 2 months to design this V2 model. So take some time, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. But thank you guys. Thank you for tier 2. All right, let's catch up on super chats. This fucking game is cooked. Just really quick. Tales of the Shire, needing a 3060 Ti. Like, what the fuck is that? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I sincerely hope that nobody looks at this game as if it's going to run very well. I think it's going to be a bad idea. Where are we looking at? We got Griffin Claw with a 2. This is peak DEI coding. I feel cozy saying it. Good. Make it happen. Make it happen. Secret Final Boss for 12 months. Hey, 12 months, man. Good shit. Don't let anyone take a dump on Cat Quest. I never do. I'm in New Game Plus in Cat Quest 1 and started Cat Quest 2, by the way, 1 whole damn year. Shout out to you, man. You fucking did it, my guy. 12 months of legendary status. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. Guys, like the stream, spam reactions. We're at 700 people watching just on YouTube alone. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. We're about to get into the main topic, talking about Lords of the Fallen. So just give me a minute. I'm getting through the last bit of super chats, and then we're going to get into it, boys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it, man. Even the people who are hate watching and counting every single dollar that comes in for whatever reason. Thank you guys as well for hanging out with me. Miss Molly, with a she's not listening to me. With a $59.99 absolute insane banger. Shout out to Miss Molly with the $59.99. I appreciate that so much. She says, Tolkien, not cozy Tolkien, is Grim Bros. Fair enough. Yeah, again, I don't understand how is it that you need consultants for a game that has so much lore already established. If you were to hired maybe a Tolkien expert or something like that, then fine. I can understand having them consult you on something. But you're hiring Sweet Baby Inc. What the fuck are they going to consult you on in this game? Seriously. What are they going to consult you on in this game? Are they Lord of the Ring experts? No. They're not experts for anything. But they're damn sure not Lord of the Rings experts. The only thing they're experts in is making everything about DEI. And it's hilarious because they say they don't do that. But then in every single press conference they have or every single panel they have, all they're talking about is DEI. So for a company that says, we don't just only do DEI, why is it that every fucking showcase and panel you have is only talking about DEI? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shout out to Miss Molly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was huge. I know it's your birthday. Stop sending me money. You're not going to listen to me. I know. But listen to me. Stop sending me money. Griffin Claw with a 2, 3060 Ti at 1080p. I'm dying. Ribs hurt. What the fuck, dude? Bro, that's like saying in order to play at 4K with Tales of the Shire, you need like a 5090 or something. That's the equivalent bullshit that I'm reading right now. Around DFK for 4 months. Cat Quest is amazing. Holy shiitake. It is. It really is. People don't understand. People look at Cat Quest and they're like, oh, that's gay. And you know what's crazy? Cat Quest 1, 2, and 3, you can literally see the progression of the games with each sequel. And I think the best one was 2. The third one, I don't know, with the whole pirate thing. It was all right. I was good, but it was like not as good as the second one. But Cat Quest is an amazing game. It really is. It's very addicting. Like once you start playing, you can't stop. Seriously. I platinumed them. They're that good. We got Cyber Rider with 499. Shout out to you. Hypno, love your vids. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you, Cyber Rider. I appreciate that. And then we got Old Man Cab with a 2. Mr. Rouge had to check your Steam gifts. Can Mr. Rouge not speak? I didn't get a notification. What the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck is this, bro? Hold on, wait. Let me bring this up. Let me bring it up on the main screen. Hold on. I gotta bring this up on the main screen. This is hilarious. Hold on, give me a second. So Mr. Rouge just gifted to the channel. Let me show you. He gifted to the channel Daisy the Swimmer. And he says, all hail the Emperor of Ultimate Guden. What the fuck? What is Daisy the Swimmer? What the hell is Daisy the Swimmer, bro? It says, hunt fish with the Iron Swimmer Daisy at the beautiful beach of Parang Blue Island and crush the vile pirates aiming for the caught fish. Daisy's companion each have their own unspeakable stories, gain their trust, and reach the hidden truths of Parang Blue Island. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Mr. Rouge, you absolute fucking legend. You didn't have to, but you did. I appreciate you. Are you banned on YouTube or something? Did you get banned on YouTube again? God damn it, you absolute legend. Always getting banned on YouTube. Fucking guy. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Rouge. Tell Mr. Rouge I said thank you. Appreciate it. Where we at? We got, holy fuck, she doesn't listen to me. She does not listen to me. Miss Molly just dropped an unbelievable ultra banger of 119.99 pounds. She does not listen to me. She does not listen to me. Miss Molly. I think I said pounds. I meant to say euros. Who fucking knows what it is? All I know is it's 119 and it's a fucking red boy. And she says, I cry if I want to my party. Listen, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not going to tell you not to give me money again because you're clearly not listening. So maybe reverse psychology will work. Maybe if I don't say anything, it'll be fine. Miss Molly, thank you for the 119.99. I appreciate it. Absolute legend that Miss Molly is. We love having you here. Thank you, Miss Molly. And like I said, have a great birthday. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're having fun. And yeah, hope you get everything you want. Wrap the Kratos with a 5, sweet baby Inc. We don't do what you think we do, but we do what you think we do. Thumbs up with the brown. Accurate. Angmar with 9 months. I summoned No Hearts Left, an old man cat, to give Hypno Tales of the Shire. No, that is not necessary because that game will not be played if I get it gifted. I'm being real. I say that with the Gouda games. Nobody listens. So if you just want it in my library, whatever. But that would not be a good idea, Angmar. That would not be a good idea. Thank you. Okay. He's watching the stream on his tablet, but the chat has disappeared and he doesn't know where. Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. All good. Shout out to the legend known as Mr. Rouge. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Okay. We're gonna check where we at. We gotta check Rumble. Anything before we continue to the last topic? Rumble. What do we got? Is Rumble awake? Let's see. Is Rumble awake or are they asleep? Rumble's asleep. All right, that's fine. Rumble's going to wake up eventually. Okay, let's get into the next and the last topic, which is the most important one. And guys, we are at almost 700 on YouTube. We are at almost 60 on Rumble. We're getting closer and closer every day to getting back to 800 concurrent live viewers during Hypnocast. That's fucking amazing. for a channel that's dying, according to the certain people. For a channel that's dying, our numbers keep going up. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, let's get into the next topic. Last topic of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Where is it at? Let me bring it up. Let's see. Where are you? Lords of the Fallen. Ha ha. There we go. Lords of the Fallen. Oh yeah, Lords of the Fallen. Demon Carol with a 2. My summer car is better than Tales of the Shit House. Fair. That's probably right. That's probably right. Lords of the Fallen. When can we get Hypno Shy? What? Hypno Shy? Lords of the Fallen. Okay, so the reason why I'm talking about Lords of the Fallen is because they just made an announcement that they hit 5.5 million players engaged. Yeah, they're doing that, right? Because they're a Game Pass game. So it's something that's very important to talk about. Guys, we have almost 700 people watching, and we have only 343 likes. You seriously mean to tell me that there's over 350 hate watchers in this chat right now? Seriously? Seriously? Guys, just pick your thumb up, hit that like button, or even the dislike button, whatever. Just hit one of them. Hit one of them. Come on, just one of them. Lords of the Fallen hit 5.5 million players engaged. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because, number one, obviously, the players engaged metric is bullshit. It's always been bullshit. And this is a really good example of how all of these studios that have been putting out players engaged metrics have been absolutely full of shit when they're trying to convince everyone that they're super successful. It also goes for all the shills out there, right? The shills that are like, oh, this game has 3 million players. There's no way it could be not successful. This game has 4 million players. There's no way that it can't be successful. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly why I think that's bullshit. Because it's always been bullshit, in my opinion. Miss Molly with a 349 super sticker. She's not listening. No matter what I say, she's not listening. Miss Molly has gone rogue. Old Radio Chimp with a 2. FU survey Navy members. Is it a semen sample? Nice. Okay. I'm so out of it. I've never heard of Lords of the Fallen. Is it woke garbage? No, it's not. It's I like the game. I like the first one better than the second one, personally. But I like the game. And the CEO behind it has been trying to do a bunch of things to try to get back on the side of gamers. They've been trying to make a bunch of changes that are, supposed to be in the favor of gamers. They went from body type A and B. They changed it to male and female after people said they wanted it. All kinds of shit like that. So they've been trying to get back on the good graces, I guess, of people. But ultimately, it's not really working. And I'm going to explain exactly why that is. So let's get into the whole topic. I'm going to take the ears off for the video, and I'll put them back on right after. Jason says I'm not a hate watcher. Prove it. All right. Fucking Genetic Spore on Rumble says, Hypnotic, I call bullshit. We know you will play Tales of the Shire offline when the camera isn't on, crying the whole time with a Kleenex to wipe your tears and your security blanket. Fucking asshole. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. Yes, everybody wish Miss Molly happy birthday. It's Miss Molly's birthday. Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat. All right, if you guys are not aware, Lords of the Fallen just made a very interesting announcement. They announced on social media that they have officially hit 5.5 million players. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, 5.5 million copies sold is amazing. But unfortunately, that's not what's happening here. They have hit 5.5 million players engaged. Yes, they are using that metric. The metric that Assassin's Creed Shadows swore made them super successful. They are using the same exact metric because Lords of the Fallen is a Game Pass game. It almost makes you wonder if all these games that are Game Pass games suddenly have the requirement that they have to announce that they hit XYZ players engaged. But that can't be true because obviously Clear Obscure Expedition 33 did not advertise their game with players engaged. They advertise it with copies sold, and they're also a Game Pass game. But it just makes you wonder sometimes. So Lords of the Fallen announces 5.5 million players engaged. But what they also announce is that the game is still not profitable. They have not made their money back. After 5.5 million players engaged, they have not made their money back. I want you guys to harp on that particular statement, because what we're about to get into in this video, I need you to remember it. So it says that after only reaching 5.5 million players, Lords of the Fallen is now only approaching the break-even point, according to the studio's CEO. Despite being seen as one of the more successful AA games in recent years, Lords of the Fallen appears to have struggled to turn a profit for the developer. I want you guys to remember something. Lords of the Fallen is a AA game. That means that their budget is much lower than a AAA game. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a AAA game, which means their budget is vastly higher, for the most part, than a AA game. Coupled with the fact that it's Ubisoft, and you already know their budget is through the roof. Now, I want you guys to remember, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the highest number we saw them announce was 3 million players engaged, right? 3 million players engaged for Assassin's Creed Shadows that was selling $10 higher than retail than Lords of the Fallen. Now you have Lords of the Fallen with 5.5 million players engaged, $10 less retail than Assassin's Creed Shadows, and they themselves are saying they're not profitable with a budget that is probably half of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that is being generous. Chances are it's probably 1/3 of Assassin's Creed Shadows' budget. Keep this all in mind as we continue to go through all of this, because anytime they do this players engaged metric, I keep telling people that it's absolutely bullshit. How is it that you have all of these shills out there trying to claim that Assassin's Creed Shadows is the best-selling game ever, the most successful game ever, it's made all this money, etc., 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 at 3 million players engaged, but then this game, Lords of the Fallen, at 5.5 million players engaged, somehow, some way, is not even close to breaking even on a budget that is 1/2 to maybe even 1/3 of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Just make it all make sense to me, because I keep telling people I just want to see the actual real numbers. But until that day ever comes, I'm going to call Shadows a flop from the get-go. But anyway, let's continue. So despite being seen as the most successful, or one of the more successful AA games in recent years, released in 2023, Lords of the Fallen was deemed an instant success, selling nearly 1 million copies within just 10 days. The game was also well received by critics, holding a Metacritic score of around 75 at the time of writing, placing it in the generally favorable category. What's surprising is that despite these accomplishments, and considering Lords of the Fallen isn't a major AAA title, the cost-to-profit ratio for the developer isn't quite what one might expect. CI Games recently celebrated reaching that 5.5 million all-time players, to which CEO Marek responded, and the break-even is very close too. Tominski's tweet suggests that even after years of ongoing support and updates, Lords of the Fallen may still not be profitable. One key detail to keep in mind, as the CEO pointed out, is that the recent milestone includes Lords of the Fallen's Game Pass performance as well. In other words, not all 5.5 million players paid the full price for the game, which could help explain why he has struggled to generate profit. So why is it that when it comes to this particular game having Game Pass, why is it that Game Pass is an excuse as to why it couldn't make its money back, but Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ubisoft Plus is not an excuse? Why? Because it's the same company, because they get all the money. Game Pass pays these developers money up front, so it's almost equivalent. So I don't understand exactly where we're going here. How is it that a game with almost 2 million, if not slightly over 2 million less players engaged than Lords of the Fallen, how is that game successful with 3 times the budget, and Lords of the Fallen with 1/3 of the budget is not successful with 2 million more players? How? Nobody's ever going to want to say that, right? Nobody's ever going to want to answer that question. So let's continue. Now, if you look at his tweet here, he says the break-even is very close after announcing 5.5 million players engaged. A 2023 report claimed that the studio behind Lords of the Fallen expected total production costs, including marketing and physical release expenses, to reach around 200 million PLN, or roughly 77 million USD at current exchange rates. So the budget's around $77 million. I think it's easily safe to say that Assassin's Creed Shadows is 3 times higher than that. I'm not even going with half, right? $77 million is about the high side of a AA game. I guarantee you Assassin's Creed Shadows is well over $150 million. I would put money on that bet. I would put money that Assassin's Creed Shadows is over $200 million for budget. So how is it that Shadows, everybody is trying to say, is massively successful? The most successful game ever, up until recently, apparently, where now it's number 3 in the United States, but they're trying to say it was a number 2 top-selling game only behind Monster Hunter Wilds. So how is this even possible? Because they were putting their players engaged, they were putting their copies sold, they were putting everything into that 3 million number. So how is this possible? For a game that sells $10 less than Shadows, Shadows had a $10 higher retail price. How is any of this possible? People are going to say, well, what about deluxe editions? Okay, what about it? What about it? Is that going to make up the drastic number difference we're talking about in budget? Come on. What are we doing? But if that figure reflects the actual cost, and considering Taminsky's remark about the game still not being profitable, it's likely that Lords of the Fallen has to surpass the 2 million unit sold mark. Otherwise, at its base $60 price tag, it would have already started generating revenue. Well, that's because most of the sales don't happen at the base retail price tag, right? Most of the sales happen at the sale price tag of like $20, $25. And the same thing happens with Ubisoft games. Ubisoft games, they don't really come out the park swinging that hard. And then eventually, after many, many, many sales, they will cross over the multi-million units sold mark, but they'll do it at like a $10 price tag, $15 price tag, $19.99 price tag. That's when they'll do it. Otherwise, they're not going to do it at full price most of the time. So I decided to look at Lords of the Fallen again just to see what numbers they ended up pulling. And if you look at the numbers, they did around almost 2 years ago, they did around 43,075 all-time concurrent high numbers. They had a really nice bump when they introduced their patch, where they got everybody hyped to replay the game for version 2.0 or whatever it was. And then it kind of faltered as, you know, people beat the game and whatnot. But if you look here, they're estimated to have anywhere between 890,000 to about 1.4 million units sold. So the article is right. They're nowhere near the 2 million units sold mark, but that's okay. If you look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, for example, not much better. You had 64,825 all-time peak 4 months ago, with 3,336 people playing the game right now. And obviously, it kind of just tapered off pretty damn hard and never recovered from there. So estimated sales are only 600,000 to 770,000 on Steam right now. And as much as they want to complain and say Steam numbers don't matter, right? Steam numbers don't matter. They never matter unless they matter in their favor. You can say Steam numbers don't matter, but the simple fact is Steam is the only numbers we have because you're trying to hide everything else. You don't want to be honest and tell people the truth about any other numbers out there. So I'm going to use the numbers that I actually have to formulate an opinion with, and you can continue to convince everybody or try to that Assassin's Creed Shadows was such a massive success with numbers that don't exist. You can keep doing that, and I'll keep talking about numbers that do exist. So until you can provide me with real numbers that exist elsewhere, and Circana, by the way, hasn't released numbers. They say that it's a top seller, but have released 0 numbers. Gee, I wonder why. In any case, Lords of the Fallen not being profitable, I feel like should not be generally shocking to people, but they are getting very close. And that's after almost 2 years. Keep in mind, almost 2 years of work on this particular game. So another factor to consider is the game's post-launch cost. Lords of the Fallen received regular updates, suggesting that CI Games reinvested part of its earnings back into development, which is also possible, by the way. The CEO recently noted that sales have been picking up since the release of the version 2.0 update, which is true. As we could see in these numbers here, there has been a bit of a bump here compared to what it was before. It's almost double the numbers. Granted, it's still not amazing, but it's double the concurrent numbers that it used to be. But despite concerns about Lords of the Fallen's profitability, CI Games appears to be confident in the franchise's future. I am not confident, and I'm going to explain why I am not confident in Lords of the Fallen. I've said this many places. I've said this in videos. I've said this on Twitter. To my knowledge, Lords of the Fallen sequel that is coming up, that they're working on right now, that particular game is going to be Epic Games exclusive on PC, to my knowledge, okay? That is going to hurt the game drastically on PC in terms of PC performance, okay? The reason why they're doing that is because Epic Games has invested in the sequel. How much? I have no idea. But to my knowledge, it is going to be Epic Games exclusive on the PC platform. Obviously, they're still going to release the game on consoles and whatever. But in terms of PC, it's not coming to Steam. He has made multiple tweets trying to refute this and say that Epic Games has invested in their company and allowed them to continue to make the next sequel greater and all this blah, 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 whatever. But they are making this game Epic exclusive, which is going to be a huge fucking problem. Because for me, that means I'm not going to buy it. Okay. There's going to be people that might buy it and great for them. I'm just not going to be one of those people. Flat out. The moment I see Epic Games exclusive, I put you in the trash bin immediately. You go in the trash bin and I'm not looking at you anymore. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. But anyway, the studio is already working on a sequel scheduled for release in 2026. It remains to be seen whether the sequel to Lords of the Fallen will turn the franchise profitable or if the initial installment will reach the break-even point before the second game even arrives. Well, I will say that if it releases on Epic Games exclusively, it is going to drag its feet to profitability, just like Alan Wake 2 did. Alan Wake 2 had to drag its fucking feet to profitability, and that game had a much lower budget than this game did. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how much they're spending on the next game. Considering Epic Games is financially involved in the next game now, I wonder what differences there are going to be in those games. Obviously, Marek is on this weird, he's on this fucking just weird thing on Twitter where he's trying to convince everyone he's based, right? He's trying to convince everyone that he's totally for the gamer and whatnot. And of course, the changes that he's made have been great. They've been great changes for the game. I haven't hated any of them. But it does feel a little bit fake to me. I can't shake the feeling that this is all just for show in order to try to maximize the amount of sales they may come for the sequel. That's how I've always felt about the situation. But of course, I'm happy to be proven wrong. So we'll see what happens with this particular game. But at this point, I did find all this information interesting. I do find it interesting that a game with almost 6 million players engaged is not profitable, but yet somehow, some way, a game with 3 million players engaged and triple the budget apparently is profitable. I don't understand how the math's there. But again, people will try to convince you whatever, depending on if their ideology is at threat or not. So we'll see what ends up happening with Lords of the Fallen in the future. But you guys can let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this? Do you think everything I said is legit, or do you disagree with some things? Whatever it may be, leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Yeah, so I think it's pretty straightforward at this point. And I do think what they were saying about reinvesting into the game is true. I won't touch Epic Games. I'd go play my old PC floppy disk first. That's crazy. This motherfucker said floppy disk. That's crazy, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy. Shout out to you. Yeah, I would say that they probably did invest some money back, like their initial earnings. They invested money back into the game in order to change it into something that they can, push out there with the whole male and female thing and whatnot in version 2.0. I'm sure they did, right? But still, $70-something million budget. It's pretty high for a AA game, but still, $70-something million budget, and you haven't made your money back. It's pretty over 2 years. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But see, that's the strategy for these games, right? The strategy is to sell as much as you can at retail and then hope that it's high enough that you don't have to drag your feet for too long to get to the break-even point. Most of these games don't make their money back right out the gate, right? Not every game is Grand Theft Auto. Not every game is fucking Stellar Blade, Black Myth Wukong, all that stuff. Those games made their money back the moment they went live, right? For the most part. Stellar Blade, maybe not so much. It took Stellar Blade a little bit. It's definitely now, for sure. No doubt about it. But it took Stellar Blade a little bit. But the other games, yeah, of course. Of course. But that's the strategy. Just drag your feet. Drag your feet through multiple sales to get to the finish line. Okay, let's catch up on Super Chats. Let's see what we got going. Who's talking out there? Who's talking? Guys, we had 740 people watching concurrently on YouTube. And we had 60 watching on Rumble. Which means we hit 800 concurrent viewers. And we've been hitting that for a couple of days lately. That is a fucking beautiful thing. That is a fucking beautiful thing. Shout out to you guys, man. You are clearly making these people melt down today. It's gonna be ugly. If you thought they were complaining before, oh, just wait. Just wait. The whole narrative of, oh, they're dying. Oh, speaking of, let me show you a funny post really quick before we get into super chat. So damn, we're hanging out late tonight. Holy shit, we're 20 minutes past. I don't give a fuck. You guys are awesome. I posted something funny on X today because it's so true, right? It's so fucking true. So I posted this on X today, and if you guys watch Saturday Night Hypnosis, you'll know exactly what this is. Where I said, their channels are dying. They're all miserable, right? Because this is what we hear all the time. The Waifu Battle is coming. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. The Waifu Battle is coming. We hear this all the time. We literally hear this all the time about our channels are dying and that we're all miserable because our numbers are low. We're just miserable people. We're just angry people all the time. We don't know how to have fun or whatever. Yeah, exactly. She said this recently. Exactly. Her and other people. So I said, well, this is us with dying channels being miserable, right? And this is us literally, when I was clipping this, I'm watching this and I'm like, bro, this is great, man. Just hanging out, just literally hanging out with people, talking about the shit that you love to talk about for every day for hours. Like it is so fun. It is so fucking fun. Like we looked so happy in this moment. And it was such a stupid fucking moment. But I clipped it because it was hilarious. So if you guys missed SNH, watch this. Eric Jenkins gave a super chat that was in like Ebonics and I couldn't read it properly. So I tried my best. And then this happened. Look at Bubbles ceiling. No, he's about wait, what? No, he hits EBT Keisha beep. Bro, that was black language. Can you speak for me? I can't. What is that? What the fuck is that? I was keeping up until he said, "Oh wait, what? No, he hits EBT Keisha beep. What is that?"
The beep is referring to the fucking smoke detector.
There's no way. Who did that? That wasn't real. That was planned. There's no way. Adam Krigler did that shit.
That had to be you.
Adam Krigler did that. That was the best fucking.
Wow.
Holy shit. The comedic timing was diabolical. That was amazing.
Oh my god.
Wasn't that perfect? That was perfectly timed, man. Shout out to Adam Krigler. That was fucking amazing, bro. He has a fucking what do you call it? A smoke detector beep on his soundboard. We didn't even know that. So Atreus is explaining to me what the fucking EBT Keisha beep is, and all of a sudden, just perfect timing right after, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing. Glazing your own stream. I will always glaze my own stream. I don't give a fuck, Toxin. I will always glaze my own stream because these guys are amazing. They really are. Every single one of them are amazing. Even this dude up here in the top right. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Cole Classic Age. It was funny. If you missed SNH yesterday, make sure to go check it out because it was fucking hilarious, man. What a great time. What a great time. It just made me think as I'm editing the clip, it just made me think like, wow, these people really think that we're miserable. These people really think that we are as miserable as they are. It's all projection. Every single one of them are massively miserable, and they want us miserable with them because every day they wake up, they look in the mirror, and right before they start hate watching and hate counting super chats, they look at themselves and they try to convince themselves they're happy. I'm totally happy as I'm about to go spend my day counting people's money. I'm happy. I am happy. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Unbelievable. Anyway, let's catch up on super chats. Where are we at? We are at... Hold on. Vardamis. Am I saying that name? I don't know if I'm saying that right, man. Vardamis. Shout out to you, man. You become a member all on your own. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And then he dropped a $20 super stick.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Vardamis with the $20 super sticker. Fucking legend, man. Thank you for that. Thank you. You didn't have to, but you did. Vordonis, what is it? Vordonis? Is that how you say it? No, it's Vardamis. Whatever. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. And then we got Miss Molly still not listening to me, bro. Miss Molly is still not listening to me. Still. The H is silent and it's she. Oh, sorry. Okay. So Hardemus? Is that what it is? Hardemus? No, Vardamus. 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 Got it. Thank you so much, Vardamus. I appreciate you. And then Miss Molly with the $22.99 super sticker. Clearly not listening to me whatsoever. Thank you, Miss Molly. That's insane. I appreciate you. Slow it down, please. Slow it down. We got ActoSum becoming a member. Is that Golden Sun? Oh my God, he's got a Golden Sun profile picture, bro. One of the legendary games, Golden Sun. Oh my God, dude. I've been telling myself, man, I need to play it. I need to play it again. If I ever do Griffcast Retro, where I play like retro games, I think Golden Sun's going to be one of the first ones, if at all possible. Such a good game. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you becoming a member. Blackguard dropping a 10 membership banger on the chat. His balls are out for everyone to see. Shout out to Blackguard. Absolute fucking legend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Then we got Xavier for 10 months of legendary status. Or Xavierus, sorry, for 10 months of legendary status. And he says, hail the Bigot Army. Wait, I'm confused. Did you change your name? This is the same Golden Sun picture as this person. Did you change your name? You probably changed your name, didn't you? I'm so confused. Thank you for 10 months of legendary status. And then we have Lower God becoming a member all on his own again. Oh, the ears are missing. I'm sorry. I forgot to put the ears on. My bad. Lower God becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fucking legend. Let's go over to Rumble. Rumble, you awake? Is Rumble awake? Or is Rumble asleep? Let's find out. We got Snooty Mims for a 5. Says, sleeping? No. Miss Molly, join us on Rumble. Also, Comics Dad channel and Queen Comics Wife, great channels on Rumble. Hail chat. Shout out to Snooty Mims, man. Thank you so much. Constantly advertising. I appreciate that. That's some hardcore dedication. Hardcore dedication. Thank you. Okay. Are we fully caught up? I think so. I think we are fully caught up. Yes, we are fully caught up. Okay, today, listen, really quick. Today, we have to have an insane waifu battle because there are certain people watching that have claimed that the waifu battle is terrible, disgusting. They can't believe it makes money. They count the super chats that come in during the. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing to complain about, like the waifu battle wall thing. But it's clear that there are some big fans of the waifu battle, so we're gonna make it a little bit extra spicy today. But if you guys are gay and don't like the waifu battle, I totally understand. I just want to say one thing really quick before you go. Join me tomorrow on Hypnotic Gaming Live. If you're not subscribed to Hypnotic Gaming Live, please go consider subscribing there. That is where I do my gaming live streams, where I hang out with you guys and review games live for you guys to see. Hang out with me tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a morning stream and an afternoon stream at 5. So consider subscribing and join me over there, because it's been over a week since we did gaming streams because I was on vacation, but now we're back and I want to hit it off the ground running. So join me tomorrow if you can in your free time, if you're able to. If not, I totally understand. I appreciate you. And that's basically it. All right, let's fucking get into it, boys. All right, boys, Waifu Battle is here. Now, if you guys have been missing the Waifu Battle, man, this girl is just refusing to lose. Morgan is still the champion of the Waifu Battle. Still. She defeated Lilith in the last battle, and today she's going up against a brand new waifu. So it should be interesting. We're going to see what happens. Kyle says for a 2, I just sent on Discord of a design I think you would like. All right, I will check that out after. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate the 2-banger, you legend. Yeah, she killed her sister. She killed her sister. I don't know. She killed her sister. All right, let's get into it, boys. But before we do, we got rules of engagement. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. The name has to be first, and then you can type whatever the fuck you want after that. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, and it will not count, it doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu, you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2, you can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is Morgan, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on stream at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I am going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen will be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard. Do we understand the rules? I know we don't. I know we don't, but I say the rules every day anyway because it just helps. All right. We are going to bring out this challenger who is from an anime that honestly I haven't watched this anime, but she looked really cool, and apparently she's a goddess, so that's got to count for something, right? That's got to count for something. Let's bring out this particular challenger and see if she could take down Morgan, because Morgan is becoming a little bit OP. All right. The challenger that's going to go up against Morgan is going to be none other than the one and the only, and I don't know if I'm saying her name right, Belle Dandy? Am I saying her name right? Belle Dandy? Belle Dandy? I don't know. Belle Dandy from Oh My Goddess, which, again, I've never seen, but people apparently like her, and that's all that matters. So, mods, let's start the clock, and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Morgan, or is it going to be Belle? Belle Dandy. Well, I just call her Belle. I'm just going to call her Belle. Belle Dandy. I said it right the first time? Okay, perfect. So, Belle Dandy it is. Belle Dandy it is. Is it going to be Morgan, or is it going to be Belle Dandy, the goddess supreme? You let me know. You let me know. We're starting off with Studi Mims for a 2 on Rumble. And he says, Morgan, hail Rumble chat. We got a first vote for Morgan already. And we got Dead Eyes Lock with a 2, saying Morgan over on Rumble. So Rumble seems to have chosen Morgan. Interesting. Then we got Cyber Rider with a 999, saying Morgan. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Nexus Nocturne with a 10, saying Belle Dandy. Oh my, she's stunning. Nice. Let's make it happen. Make it happen. Vardamus with a $20 super sticker. Jesus, another one. Another one. I don't ever get super stickers like that. I don't ever get super stickers like that. Shout out with the #1 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you, Vardamus. I appreciate that. We got Xavier with a 5, saying Morgan. Thank you, Xavier. Appreciate that. Jazz Dragoon says, oh, are you kidding? You bust out this picture and I know I have no cash to throw at it? You are cruel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We got Just Afford with a 999 saying Belle Dandy. All right. All right, we're getting there. Jason Alator with a 2 saying Belle Dandy just bricked me. Oh, shit. Okay. We're going to have a little bit of a fight on our hands, it seems. Blackguard with a $20 banker says Belle Dandy just for her being a brand new challenger. Let's go first appearance waifu rookie. Yeah, she's brand new. Never before been in the waifu battle. Trying to bring some new blood in here. And let's see how they perform. Thank you so much, Blackguard. We got Dikachu with a CLP 5328 saying Belle Dandy. Very nice. Andrew Howell with a 2 saying Belle Dandy. Nice. I got a winner here, Hypnotic. Maybe. She seems to be loved. Secret Final Boss with a 5, Belle Dandy. It should be Andy, one of the 3 seasonal goddesses from Norse mythology, but Japan romanized her name wrong. Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. Well, regardless, she's awesome. Dark Exile with a 2 saying Tifa. God damn it, Dark Exile. Cyber Rider. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. We got a legitimate fight. Yes, it's a demon versus angel fight going on right now. Holy shit. Holy shit, what is happening? Cyber Rider with $49.99 says Morgan. She's screaming it at the top of her lungs, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Angel versus demon right now. Holy fuck. Derek Jellin with a 10 says Morgan for the win. Oh my god. Shout out to you. Thank you for the 10. Demon Carol with a 2. Bell Dandy. I'm a sucker for the design. It's a pretty damn good design. I'll say that. I'll say that. It's pretty damn good. Oh my god, dude. JP Winslow with a 40. Bell Dandy. Finally, you show one of my anime waifus. This man dropped a $40 banger on Bell Dandy. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? This is a crazy fight right now. All right, Bell Dandy's coming off screen. And if you think Morgan is going down without a fight, you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to bring out the challenger. None other than Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Morgan or is it going to be Bell Dandy? Let's find out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. We got Zeroist with a 2 says Bell Dandy because, well, look at her. Fair, fair, fair. BioT-Wolf 19 with a $20 banger says Morgan. Seen the anime. It was way too vanilla. And the man. BioT-Wolf has made his choice to back Morgan. This is amazing. This is amazing. The chat is literally split. Cyber Rider has called in help for BioT-Wolf, and BioT-Wolf has answered the call. Hypno, that picture isn't fair. What do you mean? It's fair. Did you see the Bell Dandy clip? What are you talking about? These are 2 very fair pictures. They're very fair, okay? Anti-Federalist Pain with a 10 says Bell Dandy. Ew, titties. This segment is so problematic and demeaning. You should include trans women, you bigot. How dare you make money off titties? BBBBBBB. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you, Anti-Federalist Pain. Thank you. Technically, I did include a trans woman. I had female Nerd Wars, and I had female Black Myth Wukong. So I did have trans people in the... I also had Poison from Street Fighter. So, technically, I did. We got Cheap Danier throwing in a 10 for Bell Dandy. She got my name inside her name. Is that what's inside her? I don't know about that. Randall Hess with a $20 banger says Bell Dandy. Bro, we are sincerely, like, it is back and forth. It is back and forth now. We have, like, this is a tug of war that I haven't seen in quite some time. This is crazy. This is crazy. What the fuck's going on here, boy? What is going on? What is this tug of war that's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Chat is absolutely split on waifus, but freaking sweet. It just came in with a $100 red boy and says Bell Dandy. Oh my god, bro. Cyber Rider's freaking out right now. Cyber Rider's freaking out. They were fighting hard. They were fighting hard. This is pretty intense. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. Hold on, let me get my popcorn ready. This is crazy. Oh my god, BioT-Wolf. What a 50 says Morrigan. You think I will not back Darkstalker? Stunner. Oh, I know you would. And if Felicia was in the Waifu Battle, I know you'd be going crazy. Trust me, I know. I know. I know. I know. Holy shit, Wolf with a $50 banger from Morgan. This is crazy. This is going to definitely make some people highly upset. If I were them, I probably wouldn't watch this part right now. We got Mr. Fishnicks over on Rumble for a 2, says Bell Dandy, let's go. Oh, man. I'm scared for the chair shots. All right. All right, Morgan's coming off screen. You guys got ample time now. This is it. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, mods, that is it. The last super chat that is going to count is Cyber Rider with a 99.99 Red Boy Ultra Banger and says Morrigan. God damn, man. Oh my God, bro. Holy shit. The Cyber Rider is dedicated. Dedicated. And then Dr. Spike came in with a $20 banger saying bricked for Bell Dandy. This is very close. I cannot believe that this was so split. Honestly, I cannot believe this was so split. I genuinely don't know who won this. I don't know who won this. Mods, count it up and let me know who is the winner of this, because holy fuck, this was an insane waifu battle. I just can't. I cannot believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is like, you guys like Bell Dandy that much? Holy shit. I can understand you like Morgan that much. She's been in the waifu battle quite a lot. But this is Bell Dandy's first rodeo. And she's taking on Morgan? Damn. This is pretty crazy. You think Morgan might have it? I don't know. I don't know. Then again, you also have conversion. You have to think about. It might not be as close, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. I'm still unable to see who won this. 100%. Holy shit, man! This is crazy. I cannot believe it was this. It was like this hardcore of a fight. But then again, I can too at the same time. I mean, look at Bell Dandy, bro. That picture was insane. That picture was insane. You think Morgan edges it out? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out because Bell Dandy got a lot of super chats. Morgan got some big hits, but Bell Dandy got the quantity. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Feed the Ducks. Feed the Eagles. We're going to find out. In the meantime, though, for all of these Red Boys, we need to play a Gooner clip, an extended Gooner clip. And it's going to give the mods time to count. Never mind. They already counted. Goddamn. T-Jab. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, bro. No fucking way. No fucking way. Holy shit. Holy shit. That last super chat was just enough. Just enough. All right, Bell Dandy with $225.57 against Morgan with $248.97, which makes the winner. And still, Waifu, I can't believe this, Waifu Battle champion is none other than Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, she's becoming OP, bro. OP as fuck. OP. No, that was seriously a crazy fight. I really thought that this was going to change hands. I really thought the belt was going to change hands today. I thought Bell Dandy had it. Cyber Rider on that last super chat got it in for the win. That's fucking insane. That's clutch. Clutch. I think it is very safe to say that there is a lot of coping and seething today.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan's going to go backstage where she will face off against another waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Never miss it. Guys, listen, man. We had insane viewership today. We had insane viewership yesterday. We had insane viewership for the last few days, to be honest with you. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Join me tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern for Hypnocast. If you want to watch some gaming, consider joining me on Hypnotic Gaming Live. If you're not subscribed there, go subscribe there. We have a lot of fun over there, sincerely. I feel like both streams are a lot of fun for their own different reasons. And I have been dying to get back to gaming. So I'm excited and can't wait to hang out with you guys tomorrow on Griffcast. So please join me over there if you want. If not, I totally understand. And hopefully everybody I saw tonight, I will see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern for the same exact time every day, Sunday through Friday. It never fails and it never changes. Seriously. Hey, Vardamus, thank you again for being an absolute legend. I appreciate that, Vardamus. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, on that note, for the Red Boys in the chat, we are going to drop the insane extended Gooner clip, and then we're going to end the stream right after that. So I just want to say thank you again, everybody, for liking the stream, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, gifting membership, gifting games, everything. I appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypno mods, Sonia, T-Jab, mods, Piranha Pal, for doing what they do every single day, night. I appreciate you. Thank you to the Hypno mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you as well. And on that note, I am out. I am done. I am gone. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, we're going to raid somebody, by the way. So stay to the end of the stream. We're going to raid someone in like 2 minutes. We're going to raid them in like 2 minutes. So don't be gay. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye. I forgot to do the ultimate gooner clip.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
I got news for you. That means you Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it, yeah, Jones. Put a ticket in, make her name is gay. Fuck it, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in it, sweetie, and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.